Yes, we're live now.
Great.
Hello.
Hi, guys.
Here for like a good therapy session. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, if you're looking for a therapy session that's actually gonna probably make you feel better, this is
Not
might not be the place for you.
Because the problem is, guys, we need the therapy too. We're in the same boat as you.
We can try to help each other out.
We're gonna help each other now. This is gonna work. You guys are gonna talk to us. We're gonna talk to you because we do still have hope in Clarke. So it's just gonna be, it might be.
Rant time.
So we got season 6. Let's keep that in mind.
Yeah, we do have another season, guys.
Let me start positively. Season 6.
I just think of the tweet that you guys put up of like, oh, if Clarke doesn't become canon, all of us going into
I think of that. I
six,
think about that tweet all the time.
Here we are.
Like that's so correct. When I made that tweet, I was like, I mean, this doesn't make sense because Clarke was gonna be canon in season 5.
Yeah.
But this is just funny. Now this is real life. Now that's gonna be like me.
Yeah, that's gonna be reality.
And I don't know how to do that.
Oh God, I know. But listen, we've had a very good season.
Exactly.
It's just been this episode really that a lot of the issues came from, and a lot of the fandom is upset and everything just because of this one episode. I mean, it's been a good season for us. It's just
Miranda Piana said, "Do you think there's a chance they won't be canon this season?" Yes, Miranda. There's a chance. There is a chance they won't be. But there is a chance that they will be.
Like someone else answer.
Yes, Miranda.
Look, I mean, you're asking us after episode 6, which was just like a really bad episode.
It depends on what
You ask us after episode 8, maybe we'll have different answers. But for now, there is definitely big possibility that we won't become canon.
We've been talking about this. We mentioned this before. Episode 8 is gonna really be the make it or break it for us, I think. Yeah. Because we do still have like half of the season to go. A little bit, like we have 7 episodes still. So
that's so
right now, like I think we're leaning more towards a confession in the finale.
I told you I wouldn't be much help in
as opposed to a kiss. But that could still change.
It depends on what you think canon is. Like if you're expecting a kiss, I think there's obviously a huge chance that we're not going to get that. But I still think that we are going to get some kind of confirmation. I do still have hope for that.
I believe we're saying this, honestly.
Like if you go back to our previous live,
it's so sad.
And this is tragic, people.
Yeah.
But my problem is because like I'm trying to figure out a way. We were trying to like figure out a way how they could get together. But we can't come up with a way that Bellamy and Echo break up.
Exactly.
Because they look so in love. It makes me sick.
That's the biggest problem for us.
I don't know how they break up. And like, that's where I get stuck.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. And the fact that we don't have many episodes left is a problem. Because we don't get a full season. So for them to do it and for it not to be rushed, that's what I'm having trouble figuring out too.
So in Supergirl, something similar was going on, and they did it so well. Where Mon-El, he told his wife that he came down with. He was like, she was able to tell from him that he was still feeling something for Kara, and it was such a great conversation that it needs to happen with Echo and Bellamy. And I don't know if this is gonna happen now.
But like, I don't feel Bellamy feeling anything. Like Bellamy is so just like distant from Clarke that it's like I don't know what is happening, honestly. So I'm just like, Clarke is there. Clarke is present. Clarke is like giving it her all.
Exactly.
And Bellamy is a wall at this point. I don't know what is happening. Like he wasn't a wall, but like episode 5 and episode 6, like I don't understand. Like I don't know what is happening with him.
This episode.
That's why I'm hoping. We really need episode 8. We need Maddie to tell Bellamy about the radio calls, because I feel like that's gonna break down that like guard that he has up, or like that wall, whatever he has up towards Clarke. And I don't know. I just really hope that kind of just starts, because Bob said episode 8 and everything after that. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, I feel like Becco has to end by 8 because
I would say, well, no.
Why else would you say everything after that?
That's literally not
if they
possible.
break up in episode 12 at this point.
I'll be happy if they break up in this season, honestly. Then I can't.
Like we said, this is no use of a therapy.
So what do you guys? So you guys think like 10,
I think 10.
again?
I still think 10 for the breakup.
I'm not there because I cannot.
But then why is 8 good for us?
I'm honestly only hoping that we can see Bellamy and Clarke reconnecting, and that's the only thing I care about right now. To see them reconnecting, to again, I can feel Bellamy and connect to him and what he's feeling, so they could maybe reconnect, and that would lead somehow to Echo realizing what Bellamy feels for Clarke. But that I feel like later in the season, much later if it happens, because in my opinion, Bellamy seems. However, I can't believe I'm saying this, but he seems really in love with her for now.
No, it's really annoying. Well, no, what I don't like is the script.
I don't think even if he starts having feelings for Clarke, I don't think he would just let go of Echo right now.
Yeah.
So that's why I think if they break up, that's gonna be episode 12 or episode 13.
I still think Echo's gonna be the one to do it though.
we still have the conversation between Clarke and Echo that's coming, and I think that's gonna be later in the season for sure. And I think what I didn't like was the script that got released, but I keep telling myself that there's a reason why they cut that. They took it out. So
and they've been taking Becco scenes out all season, like wines and sleep. So this is the first time.
I'm honestly, I can't even be hopeful about them taking that out.
I'm just waiting for it to come back.
Exactly, to happen again. I don't honestly think that's not gonna happen. I feel like they're gonna say either someone of them is gonna say that Bellamy loves Echo. So I feel like we are waiting for that. Yeah.
How did we come to this place?
I can't believe that
I know. I hate the way we have to live now.
We already got a little taste of the angst that's to come between Bellamy and Clarke when she tells him that they're leaving.
That was
Bellamy, like if you like rewatch that, his face, he's panicked.
Yeah.
That Clarke is leaving, and he doesn't understand because he's so focused on like the plan. And then Clarke, I love that she said, no, you don't understand. Because
he doesn't.
He's not the most important part of her life anymore. Like, I love that scene with Clarke.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that's just a taste of, like, the angst that we're going to get between them.
I think the angst will be next episode. And I think we're going to get some angst in episode 8. But I think that Bellamy ultimately is going to side with Clarke because it says that he's going to be in an impossible situation. I don't really know. I think it's going to be maybe have to do with Maddie and Octavia at some point. But I think that episode 8, guys, I'm just holding on to episode 8. Like, Bellamy doesn't know that the reason that Clarke was able to survive that long is because of him. She doesn't know. She knows that she loves Bellamy. Bellamy does not know how much Clarke relied on him, you know? So,
yeah. I just had a really horrible thought.
Oh, God.
What?
Oh, God, no.
Okay, so what if the ending that Bob is talking about is just the Becco breakup? It's nothing to do. And it's literally just them breaking up at the end.
The Becco breakup? Well, no, because like it's a good scene for Bellamy and Clarke, right?
Yeah.
Wait, did he say the ending though for Bellamy and Clarke, or did he just say the ending is good for Bellamy?
He said it's gonna be rough, but the ending with Clarke.
Well, he also said
I don't feel like those two will be connected, honestly.
No.
Bellamy and Echo are on the different side from Bellamy and Clarke. So I feel like that's...
and he also said, like, for us, like, the Lark Shippers episode 8 and 13.
Exactly. So I feel like that's going to be something on that.
Right.
Something, but...
I have no idea this what. So, like, that's where we are. I'm trying. Like, I'm laughing, but, like, inside I'm crying.
Oh, I know. We're laughing about this, but we're dying. Like, this.
We're not I'm looking at these comments.
We've been laughing for days because we have nothing.
We've been laughing after we finished the episode for at least 2 days. Then script came out. Then we've been laughing some more. Then
we quoted the script just saying, ha ha ha, fuck off. because like I
Yeah,
had nothing.
I was dying when you guys put that.
Like, and we never do that. Like, we really never like snap at the writers or Jason, whatever. At that point, I was just like, fuck off. Honestly, like,
Literally, how
stop
fucking dare
fucking
you.
with me.
This is therapy.
Yeah, I mean, this episode really just showed how separate Clarke was from them, and I feel so much for Clarke. Like, Clarke is my favorite this season.
What made me even more mad,
bad.
what really made me more mad was that we didn't get a scene with Clarke with Monte.
Oh my god, I was so pissed.
I'm more mad about Harper's character than like anything else this season.
Where was our reunion between Space Crew and Clarke? Clarke,
well, apparently it wasn't that important.
It was more important to see Echo hugging Monte.
Exactly.
It was more important to see Echo connecting with Space Crew instead of seeing Clarke reunite with Space Crew.
That pisses me off so bad because I can't believe, even if you want to show how much Space Crew, how big Space Crew connection is, that doesn't mean you shouldn't show Clarke
and Monte.
I mean, they are delinquents. This entire show is about them.
I felt 100, okay? Not Space Crew. It's not about Space Crew and Echo.
It just doesn't make any sense that like she was literally in a scene with them, and it was almost like they didn't even know each other.
Yeah, like they were in the same room and they ignored each other.
I feel like I really wanted a scene with Clarke giving Jasper's note to.
Well, that better happen.
That never happened either.
I feel like that will definitely happen. I just don't know when.
I don't know anymore if it will happen. I expected it to happen.
I feel like this episode, like last episode, was the time to do that, because when are they going to do that now? I'm not going to have time.
Oh, well, the letter is probably at Eden, right?
Yeah, the letter is Eden.
Oh, so maybe when they get to, like towards the end.
Yeah.
I mean, all her stuff is there, right?
Yeah, it's not like she's carrying it herself.
Yeah,
every single day wherever
so I'm
she
sure.
goes.
Yeah, it's there, so it's probably gonna come back later on.
Yeah, definitely.
I would hope so, because like I want to see Clarke also reconnect with them, and I get it that there were other things going on, and we really see that in the first Clarke scene that we got, where Bellamy is like, "That is not my sister," and Clarke is like, "I'm sorry, like I have to go," and he's just like taken aback that she literally like good for Clarke. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I was so happy when she did, because like really,
because
no, like really, you're gonna complain about Octavia now to her, and like the other time it was like with Space Crew, like go complain to the Space Crew about Octavia, like don't even get away from Clarke. That was bad.
Yeah, me too.
During the entire episode, I was just like yelling at Bellamy, go with her.
Literally,
I don't care.
I know you were like, just go. Yeah.
No, I got so mad.
Yeah. And I think that all of us have a right to be sad.
That's what,
you know? Like,
that's what really was making me so mad about everything on Twitter, was that
I think that we all have.
Like, I feel like everybody you have like a right to your opinion, I think, as long as everybody's being respectful and not hating towards the actors or each other. And Twitter was just so bad during like that time, because nobody could like say what they thought, and everybody was just like hating on everybody. And I feel like we're like allowed not to like a character, and like so is anybody else. Like everybody has their right not to like a character, and
I don't fucking like Echo, guys. I have a right to my opinion.
Yeah, and it's like I feel like
listen, I'm hoping that now that she's away from Bellamy, they'll actually give her a story, because really she's just a love interest. I think like there's not much depth to her. I'm not seeing it, at least. So I'm hoping that now that she's away from Bellamy, she's gonna start to deviate and actually have a story. But the problem is, I don't really care anymore.
Yeah, honestly, I don't care.
I don't care now. Now, like, it's whatever. Like they're gonna take a lot to win me, because I'm pissed. And like.
Yeah, no, my problem isn't with Echo specifically. I was thinking about her character. Like, my problem isn't really with her character. Like, whatever. I mention this frequently. I don't feel anything for her. My problem is with the fact how they're like, they're making the story in order to give her like redemption. And by doing that, they are taking away from other characters, such as Bellamy. Like, Bellamy is standing up to Octavia because of Echo. That is just stupid to me. Like, let Bellamy stand up to Octavia because of Bellamy. I don't like that. then they give her lines like, oh, in episode like 3, 4, I don't know which episode it was, like someone said like, Clarke saved us, I don't know, and she said we wouldn't be alive if it wasn't for her. And that would be fine if she said that, but like, they didn't give Monty or Harper any scenes like that. They gave her those. And that's just like dumb to me. They're making the story around her, while just like destroying the other characters we love. I don't like that. I don't appreciate that, especially because like I don't care for her. If she had like her separate storyline that just like revolved around her and something else, and just like didn't destroy the other characters around her just to build her up, I'll be completely fine with that.
Exactly. Just the fact that it's hindering other character growth is an issue in storytelling. Like, you did not need to put your male lead in a relationship with an antagonistic character.
That was the problem too, because
you didn't need to do that.
It doesn't work in the way that, like, when Bellamy is trying to say that Echo has changed and all this, he's in a relationship with her. Of course he's going to defend her. If he wasn't in a relationship with her, he wouldn't seem as biased because he's because he's only saying this because he's in a relationship with her. You know what I mean? Like, if he was just friends with her and they were all kind of like trying to vouch for her, it would have been different. But because he's in a relationship with her, it just comes off like it just doesn't really, it's not believable for me. Yeah. And I feel like it's not right that everybody just expects Octavia to like literally forgive her when it took him 3 years. Especially when Bellamy's like they've come back after 5 minutes and he already expects Octavia to just forget about everything that she's done, which is why that fight scene when she's saying everything that Echo has done, that was just so amazing. And she's like saying what we're all thinking.
Exactly. And that was a moment that I feel like could have been completely different, you know, because we've all been waiting for Bellamy to stand up to his sister. And I just hate that they clouded that with Echo, because I wasn't able to enjoy it. Bellamy had a fight scene with a sword. He was in the ring. We couldn't enjoy these really great Bellamy moments because we were all so pissed off.
Yeah, because like he's fighting and like, I agree with him to an extent.
But
because like I believe that, you know, it's been 6 years, so like everyone deserves forgiveness. Like, people were whatever. I agree with him to that extent, but like even in the script, that pissed me off as well. Like Octavia says everything that Echo's done, and then the next line is Bellamy fights back for Echo. There is no like Bellamy considers this and understands his sister. That's why he wants to make her understand. No. He fights back like that's my. You didn't hear what she said.
That's my biggest problem, because I feel like he's not even trying to understand her or to. I mean, he says that he's trying to understand her, but in this case, he's not trying to understand or. He's just, I don't know.
I mean, it's even more seeable to me that he's not really that trying to understand that much, considering like the new clip we got a couple of hours ago, which was just so bad. I don't understand that. Like, I don't understand Bellamy there. Like, that is like, I'm watching it and I don't understand. I really don't. Like, and people like that scene because like he's standing up to her. But like in this case, he is not right. Like, you're not right in this case. Like, I want you to stand up for her. He has so many
in the chat. Hey.
Oh, hi.
You're gonna get so spoiled.
Did you watch this season of The 100? I'm sure you. I don't think you did. Should we not?
Yeah.
I plan to do reaction to season 5 of Natalie just trying to find the time.
Yeah.
You're gonna get spoiled in here.
I'm sorry if we've already been kind of spoiled.
we probably spoiled things.
Whoops.
I'm sorry.
Oh, people don't want us to talk about the clip. I guess some people didn't watch it.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about it.
Listen, there was a lot of problems with it. There's some issues in it. Like, particularly a last line that I
it was really just it was that one line
bothered me. Yeah, there was a line in there that bothered me a lot. So
yeah, that same line bothered me as well. Yeah, but sure, let's not talk about that because like I'm gonna go into like a...
We'll talk about that. That'll be part of next week's discussion.
Great!
Yeah, that'll be next time.
Great, honestly.
Yeah, but no, Bellamy's character, I definitely felt was off this episode.
It makes sense though, because remember, Bob was very confused about Bellamy's character too, going into this season. And I think, didn't he say that he realized that it was going towards something? It was,
and then he was fine with it. So
I have faith in Bob, at least. So
honestly, I don't like the writer. They should have fired the writer because, like, I'm sorry, but like reading the script for that was painful. Like that was bad. Like that was not Bellamy.
I know.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, I don't even know where to go with that. Bellamy, I cannot, like, he is my favorite character in the world. And I never had, I was never at the point where I'm like looking at him. Like the first 5 episodes, every time he's on screen, I literally just scream love my life. And this episode, I'm just like watching him and like doing nothing because I'm just mad. And I cannot connect to him at all. And it's not even that he like cares about Echo and space for like fine. I understand that he cares. I want him to care, but like he doesn't care like about Clarke at all. And like I can't even like nothing. I don't understand that. And like he even prioritizes them over Octavia, and that is also something I don't understand.
And I can't believe, honestly, I can't believe in that he would put someone before her, not even trying to explain a lot or anything. And I for now, especially in the last episode, I haven't seen any feelings about Clarke or
because like the problem is he just said if she goes I'm going. He was like ready to go at any second, and I'm just like
that bothered me.
Second there, at least tell her something.
I expect exactly.
Like
was he even going to tell her what was going on if she didn't go up to him at the end of the episode? Because he basically ignored her. Like he had his own things going on and she had her own things going on, and I just didn't like the way that they were listing like all these people. Like they were like, oh, we're all gonna go, we're all gonna leave, and not once did anybody mention Clarke, and that bothered me. Like, are we just supposed to don't gonna tell her or something?
I felt so bad for Clarke.
Like I felt so bad for Clarke. Like and
then she said to Nyla, she was like, everything's so different. Like she doesn't deserve that. She saved all of them. Like
she saved all of them, and she feels so isolated. The only person that she has is Maddie, and that's why she's so attached to her and like so protective, you know, like Maddie is her life right now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I just felt
no, I'm so mad at like space crew.
I'm so mad at every single one of them, honestly.
Like they're just like, yeah, we're sticking to ourselves. Like, great. Like, be together, all right? But just like,
be funny.
Let's remember the people you have around you as well. And you know, especially the person who saved your life.
Exactly. She fucking saved your life. Show some respect and
decency to like go up to Clarke and like spend time with Clarke. First of all, Clarke's been alone for 6 years. Like, spend time with her. Second of all, common courtesy to go, hey, we're going. Do you want to maybe come with us? You don't have to. It's common courtesy. And like they're not doing that. I'm so mad.
Exactly. And just the fact that like she looks over again and she sees Bellamy and Echo kissing. Like that is a good thing, but I just felt so bad for her. It's a good thing that she's seeing this and they're building that.
After that scene with them, they faded into Clarke and she was packing her bags and she's like, we can't stay here.
The sex scene.
I wasn't gonna say what it was. I just said that scene.
That scene.
Yeah. I was like, Clarke, we can't stay here.
Yeah.
Stay here. Which reminds me of in episode 1 when Bellamy was walking back to like the room and Raven was like, you're going the wrong way. I don't know, there's like
it reminded me of that. Well, especially because the music there was no break.
There was no break in the music. Like there was the same music from the sex scene, and it was the same music of Clarke packing her things.
I mean, I'm taking it as like a goodbye to Becca. Like I am taking that as like the end of Becca. Like, we had like a heavy episode with them. Whatever. Watch your fucking episode, and we're done here.
I'm just really not that optimistic.
Yeah, me too.
I feel like next time, just like at some point, they're gonna go to Eden, like Bellamy, Clarke.
Yeah, I feel like
Maddie,
that's gonna
and
happen.
someone. I don't know. They're gonna go, and then like Echo and Bellamy will just like hug and make out in front of Clarke again, and I'm just gonna be like, fuck off. Because they're like, I'm so pessimistic at this point.
Well, nothing optimistic is happening for me to be optimistic, honestly.
No, we have a game plan. We were discussing this today. We have a game plan of how
we were really hard trying to figure it out. That's
how
the problem.
They can save this for us. Like, look, I need episode 7 because like Clarke and Bellamy are gonna go on a mission together or something. Like they're gonna have maybe a scene that's like maybe a 1 minute if we're lucky. And I want Bellamy to feel that Clarke has like distanced herself from him. I want that to happen. And then episode 8, like something happens, like maybe Maddie tells him about the calls or whatever, but like something happens to like snap him out of this. I don't know, like he's not like Clarke is in front of you, dude. Like you thought she was dead. Like react. You know?
Show some feelings. If nothing else, just show some feelings.
I don't know.
I think I'm hoping the breaking point is going to be when he finds out about the radio. That is what I'm holding on to.
And I want the conversation of everything she's been through to come up. I need that conversation.
I need him to realize what she's been through, because I feel like he's very guarded. Like there is something like blocking Clarke out in his head, and then like it just doesn't feel genuine. I want to say like
I still honestly don't think Bellamy fully
realizes that she's there.
I think obviously he realizes that she's alive, like she's there, but I don't think he let himself fully like absorb that fact still.
Well, something is happening there.
Yeah, something is wrong. Not right. Honestly,
something is wrong there.
Yeah.
So something needs to snap him out of that.
Yeah,
I hope that happens in episode 8.
Yeah.
And then because you know he's in love with Echo, believe it or not, and then like that like he starts like his feelings for Clarke start waking up, and then like that becomes like a problem for him, and then something in episode 13. But then my problem is that episode 13 is just gonna be like,
I honestly don't know. Really, I have no idea if that's even possible.
Oh wait, Logan is here.
Yeah.
Hi.
Oh, simple reaction. Hey.
I laughed.
Your videos.
I laughed so hard at his reaction to Becca.
His reaction is so funny.
Same. I didn't watch it just because of that. I was like,
I covered that.
I was like not paying attention.
I was trying to think about something else, but
yeah. So like, hi.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Did we lose internet? No, are we still on? Or
no, we are still on, right?
Did we all lose internet?
I feel like we are still on. No, we're not there.
Let's not say anything, bro. Are we on? Because we can't see us. I don't think we're on. Why do we always lose connection?
Nobody's here. Maybe if they lose connection, then we also.
It disappeared. Well, yeah.
Who? Me?
We all disappeared, and my phone is so hot. We're still on? Who is on? Okay, we're still here. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, you can see us. I think you can see us because
audio are on.
Okay. So this is now a podcast, people. We're continuing with our depression here. I'm kidding. I mean, I'm not kidding. What were we talking about?
I don't know. I feel like we were talking about Becca.
Or we're talking about that the entire. Yeah. So my point here is.
Keep talking, guys.
Yeah, we're talking. Like after episode 8, I need Bellamy to like start having problem because like he's with Echo, but he also has like feelings for Clarke, and that's like coming out. And then like maybe Echo sees that and like breaks up with him in episode 12.
Like Crew is worse than ever.
Yeah, like Crew.
Oh.
Hi, you're back.
I don't know what happened.
It's always like either you or us. Like some of it.
It happens, and then we just need to improvise.
Wait, what is?
I feel like in
small
something
screens.
is not
What
right.
is happening?
Whoa, why are the comments coming so quickly?
Because everything just reloaded.
Wait, but we're like on small screens.
Somebody said
It's
what?
super small. Yeah, it's super small.
We're like,
Why are we so small?
okay, we're big.
We are back.
Why are we a big one?
Because you're the one talking.
Okay.
Wait, what's wrong? What happened to us?
Wait, say something and I don't know.
What did you do, Jonathan?
Well, no, I just clicked on that.
I don't know what is happening.
Wait. We have 3 screens. That's what's going on. Something happened.
Yeah. Well, we're just like completely on screen right now.
Yeah, I love how we
just
take
took over your
your channel.
Hold on, but
Hide from broadcast?
hide from broadcast, maybe?
Okay.
Is it better?
I don't know because like our
Oh, yeah. Well, you guys can say.
I don't know. It's because we're talking about Becco. Is
Yeah,
that
we
what
should-
it
we should
is?
talk
Yeah,
This
let's
is
play
Jason.
this one.
Wait,
This
some
is
people are saying they
Jason.
can't.
No, you know what it is? I was right. I was right about what I was saying, what was gonna happen, and that's why they cut us off. That is what's happening. So like Becco break up in episode 12. You heard it here first.
I think it's working now.
Yeah, I feel like it's working too. Yeah.
I mean we saw you for like a second.
Okay. All right. Anyway, as we were talking about,
Is it working?
I forgot what we were talking about. We were talking about Becco. I mean,
Yeah.
Let's read.
We were
talking about Clarke?
I feel like we were talking if there was any option for Bellamy to become canon.
Somebody goes, Sierra Tomlinson.
We all think about things we want to do.
Therapy. I'm even more depressed
I'm
now.
so sorry.
I'm so sorry that this is.
I am so sorry. I mean, we're really trying, but like, no one wants to give you like false hope, and this is where we're at right now. But like, this is where we're at after like the worst episode.
Yeah.
Like this episode was just like a punch in the face for all of us.
Exactly.
So.
We're gonna have a different opinion because like our feelings go back and forth. Like we're gonna have a different opinion.
Yeah. I mean, 2 weeks ago we were just like, yes, Bellamy and Clarke can be canon 100%. So like, pay no attention to what we were saying. We'll see. Like really, episode.
I honestly feel like after episode 8 we will know much more.
I feel like after episode 8 we'll know for sure.
Not for sure because everything can change in this show.
I'm hoping that what's going to happen is now that Echo is gone, we will have more Belaric and then falling in love again, like kind of like reestablishing that connection. We just need those feelings to come out. Like we need those raw feelings. Like I really need Bellamy to break because I don't think that he's really like I don't think he's broken yet. Like I don't think that it's cracked through that like facade that he's put in. You know?
Yeah,
he's far from that.
Yes, so I hope like something like that happens in episode 8, and then in episode 9, they maybe go to Eden because I need to see Bellamy and Echo after that episode. After episode 8,
I need
if like something happens there, I need to see Bellamy and Echo together so we can see
the difference before
episode 8 and like after episode 8.
And that's the
something
way that we can really like understand why they've done this because right now I'm having a hard time understanding.
Yeah, me too, honestly. I can't see it why and I can't see it where they're going with anything, especially not Bellamy's character.
That is my like main problem.
The biggest problem here is for me is Bellamy's character. My connection to him, because like you said, I've never had a problem understanding him, connecting to everything that he's feeling, but now I can't connect to anything, honestly.
Like, honestly, at this point, I will survive not getting Bellark in this season. Just like give me Bellamy back because like this is ridiculous.
Because we are now at the bottom, and I just want Bellamy.
I need Bellamy back. Like I cannot connect to him, and that makes it just like watching the show so much. Like someone said this, and you mentioned this as well. It's just like we're literally looking at the show through Clarke's eyes.
Exactly.
Like, we're just connecting to Clarke, and everything else. It feels like it's so like distant and like happening. I don't even know. And we're just like connecting to Clarke, and that's why we feel so much for Clarke.
Yeah.
Because like we've been left alone for like 6 years, suddenly all these
Exactly.
I really hope that we get a scene though with Clarke, Murphy, and Raven. Like I'm really scared that now we're not gonna get a reunion scene with Clarke and Murphy and Clarke and Raven.
Yeah, like
I feel like we're definitely getting that. At least
we have to. We have to get that. I think that it's interesting though, because didn't Eliza say that her reunion with Raven isn't that good? I'm wondering if it's gonna be.
But I feel like it's because of the situation.
Yeah, I don't think it's because of them. I feel like
they met in the wrong
time.
Yeah, exactly.
Wrong time, wrong place. But like they're gonna be good.
Exactly. I feel like we all saw Raven's face when she found out Clarke was alive, and the first thing she saw is thank you. So for me, that's a good start.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good point, Helen. Yes, Marcella and Murphy will understand Clarke feeling isolated.
Yes.
That would be such a great scene if we get a scene with Murphy talking to Clarke about that, because he was isolated from Space Crew for a while.
That's the whole thing. Like, I feel like Clarke is so easy for everybody to relate to, because we also got to see the premiere, which is where we really saw what Clarke went through. We saw her in the desert going to kill herself, like we saw these moments, and Bellamy doesn't know this yet. And I'm hoping that I keep holding on to what Bob said, how Maddie is going to be so integral to Bellamy and Clarke's relationship, and she's the key. Because in this episode, again, I was also a little disappointed that we didn't get any scenes of Bellamy with Maddie. Like, Bellamy did not seem to really care what was going on with Maddie. Like,
Bellamy doesn't know Maddie.
He doesn't know Maddie. I get it, but still, it's like
he should understand how important Maddie is to Clarke, which he doesn't understand that because he doesn't know the whole story about how Maddie fought, like her finding Maddie.
And we didn't get. He didn't have any dialogue. Like,
that conversation, the fireside has to come back.
There was no conversation. Like, we had mentioned this, that there was nothing after that moment where Clarke is like, oh, we have to find her. The only time he really talks is when he's talking to Cooper. He wasn't like yelling for Maddie. Like, he wasn't emotionally invested. It was kind of almost like he was like a shadow, almost kind of just going along with it.
And that just shows you how much Bellamy's changed, because like if anything, Bellamy's always just like protective of children. Like,
he doesn't console her or anything. It just felt wrong.
It just felt strange. Like, he didn't talk to her about Maddie. And
like Bellamy cares only about Space Crew now, and that is like that is such a problem for me. Because like that is all there is. Space Crew.
Exactly.
Nothing else.
He puts them
I cannot connect to that at all.
And because we never saw anything. We didn't see literally anything about that. Only thing they're saying is about how they survived together, how they kept each other alive. We didn't
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. When Bellamy said, "Oh, I wanted to punch him in the face,"
literally,
he was like,
punch him in the face. I want to punch him now.
He was like, "We survived together, like always." And I was like,
I didn't like that at all.
Face. There were no people, no danger. You were just bored.
Exactly, you were bored.
What do you mean, like, always? Did you forget, like, the 8 months of hell you went through?
Exactly.
Okay, I didn't like that he said together. I didn't like that he said together.
I didn't like the line that he said about. No, it was like really like.
No, I like that line because it was so stupid.
The line was like stupidity. We found each other in a cage or something.
Yeah, when you said like gorillas.
The whole line. Yeah, like, what were you thinking when you wrote that? Like, what were you thinking when you wrote that?
Like that's literally what I pictured. Like, gorillas, like those are like people that find each other in cages or animals.
I was so confused. Like, the second she said it, I was just like, is this supposed to be romantic? Because like I'm lost. Exactly. I'm lost.
I felt like it was a joke. Like,
I can't believe they're going there and they are using that, and they are romantic.
I don't know. No, because like that is my problem here. Now, people, I don't like. Everyone has their own opinion, and I agree completely. And if you should like ship Echo in season 2, 3, and 4, that's great. I didn't. And like my problem here is also like people saying they had developments in season 2.
What do you mean development?
I know what development
is, honestly.
They went down in season 2. Like, they went just downhill.
from each
That's,
episode.
I don't know.
Even more.
That's
more
what
down.
bothers me. That Echo says we found each other in a cave.
If she's so
like that's like romantic,
exactly.
and like everything that happened in the season 3 when you like are
betrayed
guilty
him,
because of
almost killed his sister and killed his
like
friends.
that's all cool, and like we found each other after that as well. We're gonna like shut up.
Yeah, if she said
that
we
you
found each other
in
the ring on the ring.
Fine,
Okay,
we'll survive with that.
Let me try to understand it. But if when you said we found each other, okay, just shut up.
Really though. She spit in his
face
during that.
When did we find each other? When it spit on your face?
Spit on Lex's face, and they got together too.
Yeah, but like, look, her spitting on his face was the high point of their like relationship.
Literally, after that,
yeah,
I don't know.
Choked her last season. Like we had that happened or whatever. There was the choking scene. There was. There's so
what
many
makes me mad though. What
like,
makes me mad is when people like what the comments that we got in our video. The most annoying ones were the people that were trying to tell us that we should just be happy for Bellamy.
No,
because that is ridiculous to me. I'm sorry. I'm not going to be happy that this is going on because it's not right for Bellamy's character. And you know, everybody can have their own opinions. That's true.
But don't tell me how I'm supposed to feel because I'm pissed.
Exactly. Like people like trying to force us and like try to make us feel bad that we don't like
because we're Bellamy
relationship.
Fans.
Like it's just
no, because it's such a toxic relationship. And you know, Clexa, we did not approve of Clexa either because we found that was also a problematic relationship. But like I didn't mind Lexa as a character though, just not Clexa. That's a difference between Becco and Clexa for me. Like I don't like Echo because I have not gone to see any of this development that they're trying to tell us that she had.
I actually did. I loved Lexa. I thought she was really cool.
I didn't think Lexa was that bad.
I liked her. Obviously, we didn't like her with Clarke because we ship Clarke. But I did like Lexa as a character.
And Echo, we don't.
People just assume that we don't like Echo because of Bellamy and her, but that's really not it. And people don't understand that. Like, I literally just don't like her because I
don't like her. She was portrayed to be an antagonist.
Yeah, like we've literally been told that we're not supposed to like her all these seasons, and now everybody's like, why don't you like her now?
And like, I get it.
We haven't seen that development, and it's just.
I was ready to see that development in the premiere until they forced that relationship on us, which was not necessary. Honestly, was a really stupid writing decision. The only way that it makes sense is if we're going to be propelling Clarke through it, which I'm hoping is where we're going. Yeah. But it's still, this
is the worst.
I don't.
In the whole world. I'm so sorry, everybody that's watching.
I know.
This is more just all of us just,
This is more like a rant.
Yeah, if we'll like talk it through, maybe we'll feel better. My also problem is they're just like using Bellamy's character to like prop Echo up, and like that pisses me off so much. And I cannot. I don't know. I like with Lexa and Clexa, like I liked Lexa. I didn't mind Clexa as much.
No,
I understand that more than I understand
exactly.
This.
For me, when I like some character. Real life, like I liked Clarke, I would always want to understand and to see a relationship that they are in. In this moment, I could never understand the relationship that Bellamy is in, and everything he is doing with that, they are doing with that relationship is just making me less understand it and less like it from the beginning. Honestly,
yeah,
exactly.
It's exactly, yeah, exactly.
So,
You don't need to make this like love interest to continue a character growth. Like I don't see how this is going to fix. I don't see what this is doing to Bellamy's character besides like destroying it. Like besides making it seem like it's not him. Like I don't understand.
Exactly. For now, I can't see anything good. I can't see for now. Honestly, I can't see how this affected his character in a good way. Only in a bad way for now. So. Yeah,
exactly.
July, May. In all honesty, they did sacrifice any development Echo could have had for Clarke. Take Amori, for example. Her development wasn't dependent on Murphy, as she's had an amazing time jump development. Exactly. We talk about this a lot. We love what they've done with Amori's character.
Amori is amazing, honestly.
Yeah, and they did that right. And
yes, and it's not like
that's
forced. They're not like forcing us to like her.
That's the thing, literally. I didn't care about her before the time jump, before anything. And after the time jump, they did an amazing job with her character development.
Exactly. The best scenes in this episode were Murphy and Amori and Clarke and Maddie.
Honestly.
I agree. That is all there was there, honestly. There's like, those were the high points of the episode and what I liked about it.
Yeah. Besides Clarke and Maddie, because
Clarke, Maddie, and those two. Other than that, I'm like struggling to find something else that I liked.
No, honestly, I'm over this episode. Like, this episode was just bad. Like, I didn't like a lot of things that they did, but I did love the relationship between Maddie and Clarke. That was, I think, my favorite.
That's like warms my heart. Yeah. Like that's just like thank God for that child, because I don't know how I don't know how I would go through the season if Clarke didn't have Maddie.
Yeah,
I would have I honestly couldn't do it.
I know, I'm so grateful for that little girl, because Clarke is so alone, and we really see that in that scene with Nyla, how, you know, Clarke was in the tent and she wasn't, she didn't go, we didn't have a reunion really between Nyla and Clarke, you know, and they were good friends. And I think that we didn't have that because Clarke is still.
I think Clarke expected Nyla to be different too.
She doesn't know what to expect from people now, because everybody that she's known is different. Like, and I loved when she told Maddie, like, you know, if something happens to me, find Abby. She didn't say Bellamy. She said Abby.
Don't Bellamy.
That says a lot to me, honestly.
Yeah. That says a lot to us, yeah, because she would really. I feel like Clarke back then, like even probably before the reunion, she would have said, get Bellamy. Like, if Bellamy's here, like, it's okay, you know?
Find him.
Find Bellamy. But
yeah, because Abby and Bellamy were always the two people she trusted the no, Bellamy was the one people she trusted the most. And after what she saw, he's definitely at this point not the one.
Not the one.
She trusts the most. Yeah, no.
No, what also like bothered me there that I didn't even pick up, but like bitches. The space crew shares one tent and Clarke and Maddie are in another tent. I'm just like, I mean, really? You're just not like, don't want to be like, spend like time talking to the person who saved your life about like how she survived, just like for fuck's like share tent.
Exactly.
There's enough space there. Are you really like, are you all in like one tent and Clarke is in another one?
Yeah, I wanted to see more appreciation for Clarke. Yeah, exactly. There should have been that. I'm telling you, I didn't like how separated Space Crew was from Clarke. Like, there was nothing. Like, it's like they didn't even know each other. And
literally, Clarke was in the same scene with Monty and Harper. I think Harper was Harper.
Yeah,
Harper hasn't been talking.
That's where her one line was.
Yeah, like it feels like she doesn't even know them, and that's just so sad.
And then she goes up to Bellamy, and she's like, you know, like, we're leaving too. But before that, he's like, oh yeah, no, come on, I'll explain in the bunker. Like, you'll just listen to me, and everything will be fine. Like, let me just tell you what's been going on this entire episode that you missed out on while you because Clarke's, you know, been sitting in a tent waiting for him to explain to her what's going on, right? Like, Clarke hasn't been dealing with anything else.
Yeah.
I mean, they have their different, like, Clarke was busy with Maddie too, so I get it. But no,
Bellamy just assumed, like, let me just tell you everything in the like.
Yeah, like, we should have just got more of them caring about Clarke, because, like, we didn't see it at all for, like, anybody. Like, legit cared for what was going on with her. She probably could have left, and they wouldn't have even noticed.
I know, I didn't really, at that point, I was just like, when Clarke wanted to leave, to Eden with Maddie, I was just like, please go.
Please go.
Yeah, I know.
Better, and I just want you to go, and I don't want Bellamy to go. Okay, like, I need you to be in other places, because like
I'm mad at him.
I'm mad at him, and I need him to just like snap into reality when he sees that you just left.
Exactly.
And like she didn't, and of course she would have told him if she was leaving or whatever. But like I didn't want, because I was just like so mad. Because I'm not paying any attention.
I'm just mad.
Like that's not even. How is that possible?
I'm just mad at all of them, honestly.
Me too.
Yeah, me too.
I can't.
Except Clarke. Clarke is
mad the ones that are just like Anita and Kevin.
I can't be mad at Raven and Murphy because all we saw from them is actually a little gratitude from Clarke. But with Harper and Monty, and I'm not gonna say Bellamy, I can't connect to either one of them. So that pisses me off or makes me sad. I don't know.
Yeah,
I agree.
I'm gonna read some of the questions that we got on the community.
We're not answering any question.
I think we've actually talked about a lot of this, but somebody asked, do you guys think that Maddie is going to survive this season?
Yeah.
I don't think Maddie's not on our list of deaths.
No, Maddie.
Definitely not gonna kill Maddie.
I hope Maddie is not on any list of that for the entire show, honestly.
I think Maddie's safe.
My life, honestly.
Clarke has been through too much, and I can't
imagine what that would do to Clarke if she lost Maddie.
No. I don't want to imagine it ever, and I don't think it will happen. Honestly,
no, I don't think it will happen either. But that would be like too much even for the 100. Honestly.
Yeah, that would be just too cruel.
Yeah.
Why, Meg? Because I'm connecting more to Diosa at this moment. I'm connecting more to Diosa.
What about Diosa?
Because we were talking about how we you couldn't connect to Bellamy.
Somebody said they
Monty
connect
Space
more to
Crew.
Diosa.
So she goes, I connect more to Diosa.
Diosa is great. I connect to her. That is great.
A lot of these questions have to do with 508, which we already talked about.
Well, when 508, did we talk about our predictions for 508? Did we mention?
Well, I have no prediction. Yeah. The thing is, you mentioned this, and I wanted to say something, but I forgot. I think both of us the hard decision that Bellamy has to make. I don't want it to be about Octavia, because to me that wouldn't be a hard decision.
Exactly, because we saw that now I can't believe honestly, but now he has bigger priorities than Octavia.
Yeah.
So
and he was willing to go with Echo right then and there. And leave Octavia.
Not even trying to explain anything. So I feel like that wouldn't be the hard decision that he has to make. So I feel like risking anything for Space Crew and or any life.
What do the descriptions say? Bellamy, Clarke trying to protect Maddie puts Bellamy into an impossible choice or something like that. I need that choice to be something with Space Crew.
Exactly.
Because they are.
I can see that instead of
I don't expect him to choose Clarke's life over anybody's life, but I expect.
Can you even believe what you're saying?
But I'm saying it, and I think I believe in it.
I don't.
But I would really like for maybe him risking somebody's life for Clarke or something like that.
Something that might jeopardize Echo and Raven's mission in Eden.
For Clarke or Maddie.
And he does that.
He would better choose Clarke because
that means so much more to me him choosing over Octavia, because clearly he would choose Echo in a heartbeat over Octavia. So you know what? We are past that point.
Imagine that, guys.
Can you believe that we're here? Do you believe?
No,
I can't believe it. Honestly, I can't.
I'm saying things out loud, and I can't believe it.
Exactly, I can't believe what I'm saying. Honestly,
I hate this.
Mm-hmm.
I expected everything to be different. Honestly,
I didn't expect this at all.
No, I didn't prepare for this. Honestly,
no.
You know what bothers me is because we've all been saying, remember, in the premiere, we were all oh, at least it wasn't a sex scene, and or no, and then we were at least the L word didn't get thrown around. The writers are challenging us, they're pushing us, and they're really pushing our buttons. They really are. It's not good.
Yeah.
But I still believe that Becca has been doomed. All their
for sure.
For sure.
Even though we're all really just pessimistic now, guys.
It's doomed. The relationship's doomed.
No, that's the ending. But the thing is, see, actually, I cannot think of any other reason for them to break up if it's got nothing to do with Clarke. Like the only reason I can see them breaking up is because of Clarke. Like nothing else. I can't see anything else happening that they would break up. Only because of Clarke.
I thought that it would have to do with Octavia.
No,
with Octavia, and I don't think it's going to.
It's gonna have to do with Clarke.
It's gonna just be 100% because of Clarke. And I'm telling you, Echo needs to be the one to do it though. Because Bellamy he's not. I cannot see Bellamy ending it. It's gonna be. I've always pictured it being Echo.
No, honestly, I cannot.
Those pictures that we have of Echo and Clarke, I still think that that's about Bellamy, and I still think that has to do with a breakup of.
I don't know. I'm now not hoping about anything because
I'm so pessimistic that I don't think those pictures are something to do about Echo's character.
Literally,
nothing about Bellamy and Clarke. Like I swear, I'm just.
That's literally like Clarke's like saying like, "Oh yeah, you've changed" to Echo. I'm gonna
Or Echo like apologizing to Clarke for everything she did back then. I swear. I was just like, it's gonna be some scene like that, and I'm just gonna laugh because like I cannot even believe that I thought it was gonna be about Bellamy. Like they never give us anything, so why would they do that?
It needs to. If it's not about Bellamy, then I don't know if we're gonna get canon in the finale at that point.
Well, honestly.
Well, we're very thin about getting canon in the finale.
It's just this episode, though. Like, this season as a whole, it's been so good. We had the head and the heart conversation. We had the
after episode 4, I was going around saying we were getting
episode 5 was good too.
No, but after 4, I was going around saying we were gonna get and I love you. I was like on the top of the world.
And it just came crashing down.
Episode 6,
I came crashing down really hard,
Episode 6 basically just nailed us into our coffins.
Exactly.
No, episode 6 was really rough. That was just like
I expected a lot. I expected it to be bad, but I never expected it to be this bad.
Not this bad.
I always expected at least to connect it with Bellamy. That's my biggest problem here, honestly.
Yeah.
Like I didn't like the scene in the beginning of the episode how Octavia, we talked about this with TV After Dark this week. We wrote about this a little bit, but we were saying that we got to see a little bit of Octavia's. She still cares about her brother when she's yelling at him to get in the bunker, and then Bellamy is just not without Echo, and that bothered me.
I can't. No.
That bothered me.
Look, that is like a reasonable thing to do for like anyone that you even like care about. So like, fine, but even like the need to do that was just like so annoying to me, and I can't. I can't do it. And also just like Octavia was much more, honestly, she was like much more reasonable with Echo than I thought she was gonna be.
Yeah, honestly,
definitely.
Yeah.
So much worse. I expected so much worse.
I expected her to just try to kill Echo on the spot, and she doesn't even throw her into the pit right away. She gives her a chance to leave.
Yeah.
Oh my God, she does everything.
Like you can leave,
exactly,
or you can fight.
No, she does everything much more reasonable than I expected. They prepared us for that. For questioning Octavia and what's everything she does. But now they didn't prepare us for not understanding Bellamy, honestly.
But like what I loved in that episode was like after their fight, like Octavia went and gave her a chance. Like she gave her another out.
Exactly.
That like maybe wasn't like the perfect and out, but it was like
no, but I don't think she did that for anybody, honestly, before that, because she's so ruthless now because of Anku and everything, and I don't think she ever did that in past, honestly. So maybe for Indra or something like that, and she did something, she stepped forward and nothing changed.
Yeah,
exactly, and that just shows how much Octavia still loves Bellamy and cares about him, because she did that for Bellamy. Like obviously if Octavia had her way, she would have just killed Echo right when she sees her, but she's not going to do that to her brother.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
All right, let's go back to the questions.
I think everybody, so many people hate Octavia, and I just find it I can't hate Octavia.
She's so cool.
I think that she's such an awesome character.
I mean, I never did. I can never. I'm just like
it gets frustrating. Obviously, her relationship with Bellamy, but like
Her
I
herself is
can't hate her.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
I would rather die. I would die before I would hate her, honestly.
Yeah, like sometimes I can't hate her like for good, for like permanent.
Okay, let's go to like the I like this one. Jude DSTE had said, do you still have hope and are you still breathing?
I
still have hope as well. Listen, as long as Clarke's on the show, I still have hope. We're gonna get there. It's just
a matter of when.
It's a matter of when and having
and
patience.
If we'll still have our sanity.
I mean, we don't have our sanity. We've just been laughing and we want to cry.
Honestly,
that's true.
It's been almost a week and we've been only laughing, so that's not good.
Yeah, I don't know. So, do we still have hope? I guess to an extent. Most of
you can call it like that, maybe. I
has been killed.
No, honestly,
but
before this
we're
episode,
still breathing. So.
Yeah, before this episode, we had a million ways to figure out how Clarke would become.
Yeah,
canon,
they have so many ways.
Exactly.
They can bring.
Now I feel like they have only one, and they can't make any mistakes for that to go right way. So I don't like that.
Yeah. They
get there, guys. It'll be all right. We're gonna get there.
This season. That is a question.
I don't know if
that is not a question.
I mean,
yes, a little bit.
It better be.
It needs to be. No, I do think we're gonna get something at the end. We're gonna get something that's gonna be more than what we've gotten. I think it's gonna be
the confession.
It needs to be something that's gonna show that we're not all crazy. That we're not like, delusional.
I know, but I'm just like, how do they even how do I get a confession without getting a kiss? Like, how do you, like,
because
I don't know
all hell is gonna break loose before we can get the
but what is that exactly? Like, what are they gonna say?
Cryosleep.
No, they're not gonna say Cryosleep. No, what are they
go to Cryosleep and they're like, don't kiss before like entering sleep for like 100 years. That's how fucking dare you?
That's true. Yeah. The only way I could see it happening is if they get interrupted.
They while trying to kiss?
No, I feel yeah. I don't.
I would kill anyone.
Before this episode, I thought we were gonna kiss.
Before that, maybe I
thought we were getting an I love you though.
Yeah,
but maybe
just lower your expectations.
That might be the confession though. Like we will get the I love you in the finale.
I always say that I can't see them. I can never see them just saying "I love you" without kissing each other.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Because that's just not. That's not them.
I can't imagine.
So I can't imagine that.
They're in their separate pods. They can't reach each other.
No, I feel like if they are there by the end of the season, which we have only 7 episodes left, I'm gonna say that. If they are there, then I feel like they're gonna kiss definitely. But if they're not there, then we're just gonna have some romantic scene or something like that.
Something that they can like, allude
exactly.
to them.
I hate that. I can't stand.
I'm so done with the like alluding.
Yeah, I'm so done with that. But I feel like as soon as I feel like as soon as Bellamy wakes up. And as soon as we start connecting to him and understanding him and everything, that we're gonna start having hope and getting some good things.
Because like this is like
as soon as we can see what he's actually doing and why is he doing it, we can connect to him and feel everything that he's feeling. I feel like we're gonna be okay.
So much better. Everything will be so much better.
Even if they don't become,
I just need to connect to him.
Exactly. That's the biggest problem to me right now, because I can't connect to Clarke, because I can't connect to Bellamy, because I don't feel anything on his side right now. And
it's like a wall.
Exactly.
I don't know
and I need that too, because I didn't expect that.
Exactly. And hopefully that'll be episode 8.
I feel episode 8 will just like wake him up.
Yeah,
and then that starts building until the finale.
Until the finale. And
what if
No, forget I said that. Don't talk about that.
What if it's the Becco breakup, but it's also a confession on Bellamy's part towards Clarke? And then they don't have time to actually talk about it.
Oh no!
Like, what if during the breakup?
No, the breakup's coming way before the finale.
What if during
No, because I feel like if they actually go there, then I feel like they would let them kiss. I don't think they would not have them kiss in the finale if they are actually already
admitting feelings.
Exactly, and knowing both of them know exactly. Yeah. So right now, actually, I feel like this therapy actually helped only me because I'm hopeful now.
Wow.
Yeah.
No,
I
yeah,
feel
you
like
have to have the hope because we're still gonna get it. It's just
but you can't believe how what I was feeling before we started this chat. I was like on 0%, honestly, maybe 5%.
it helps to talk it out. It really does.
But now I can be on 50, honestly. That's high
This
for
is
me.
the opposite for me.
No, I feel better too because I'm never giving up on work, guys.
No,
it's gonna happen.
You know what my favorite line is? I mean, like the thing that I don't know why that like line cheers me up when I see it on Twitter.
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna know what she's gonna say because she's been saying that over so and over
much. I don't know why that's so funny to me.
Day.
No, but like I just like I see tweets that they're like, "This is not the hill we die on." Like Becco is not the hill we die on.
It's true.
It makes me feel better because I'm like, yeah, this is not where I give up. It's been
this
years.
Is not where we go down.
No, I'm not worried about Becco. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried that we don't have enough time for all this progression we need to see with Bellamy.
I'm just, to be honest, I can't believe. My biggest problem right now is that I can't believe that Bellamy is that in love with Echo because I didn't expect him to be in love with her.
Yeah.
I expected something.
I don't
buy it either.
Exactly.
I expect him to love her, but not be in love with her.
And he's like, they took it out. They took the line out. Maybe it's not. I don't think it's true. They took a line.
No, I don't. No, it is true. What do you mean? It's not true. It's that he loves her. He showed that he's choosing her as his priority over Octavia. We all know, we saw 4 years of his development with his feelings and his unconditional love towards Octavia. So if he choose Echo as his priority, that immediately means that he loves her. I just didn't expect that to be shown in this way. Honestly, I didn't expect him to be in love with her at all. I expected him to love her because he loves all Space Crew because they've been together for 6 years. It's obvious that he's not gonna love her. I just never expected for him to have that deep emotional feelings towards her.
I
romantic.
hate to live with this. I hate.
All I wanted this season was Bellamy and Clarke to have a 4-0. That's all I wanted.
Yeah, and Becco's had like 5.
Shut up! Shut up!
Like, I hate this. I hate this. But we have to have faith that this is the reason, and we've been saying this since episode 1, so we found out about this shit show that they're doing with Becco. This is to propel Clarke. Well, it's going to happen. This is propelling Clarke. It's just
I'm not even.
This episode was just a little fucking roadblock that they like to throw us. It was a curveball. It's not real.
No, but I'm not mad about Becco. I'm mad about Bellamy's character.
Yeah, I know. I'm more mad about Bellamy.
I'm not even worried about Becco because it's not gonna. They set it up in the beginning to fail, and it's not gonna. I know that they're gonna be broken up this season, guys. Like that they're not. So. Like that's gonna happen. I'm just more like annoyed about like how Bellamy's acting. That's really what I'm annoyed about.
Bellamy's been really frustrating.
I think that definitely like by episode 10 they're gonna be broken up. But it's really
I'm not there. I earliest at episode 12.
Honestly, it would
I can't wait till 12.
For me, it would be rushed if it was in 2 episodes because they wouldn't show this much. Episode only centered on Echo if they're gonna and centered on Bellamy's feelings towards Echo and Bellamy's priorities just to break him up in 2 episodes. I feel like
episode 12 now.
Yeah, I feel like his emotions for Clarke has to be much deeper, so Echo would notice it, and so he would accept that breakup just so easily, and he would accept that he has feelings for Clarke.
So that goes with our storyline.
Oh no, I'm going
Bellamy
back.
and Clarke.
I should stop talking.
If Bellamy and Clarke go to Eden in episode 9, let's say, and something happens in episode 8 that wakes Bellamy up, and then they're at Eden in episodes 9 and 10 and 11, and during those 3 episodes, we see like a change in Bellamy with his behavior towards Echo, and Echo notices his like feelings towards Clarke. I'm like, great then. Like, I'm like,
and if
great.
that happens, and if they have, look,
Let's go with that storyline. I like that story.
This is just a big if, and if we are going with Cryosleep, is that what it's called?
Cryosleep, yeah.
Yeah, then that would be the reason. Then that both of them would definitely kiss in the last episode.
Yes.
Yeah. If they're going to Cryosleep,
that would be great because like it wouldn't be believable if they kiss. I can't believe you're saying rushed when it's been like 5 fucking years.
Yeah, but it's different.
Yeah,
because they
but
were
like if they're going to Cryosleep or whatever, then they would definitely kiss because like we're going to like fucking sleep, and if they don't, I feel like they both Bellamy would at least be like, well, I just got out of a relationship. Let's not.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
that's what they
go into the new one right now.
So I'm praying for Christ. No, I'm not.
Or like something life and death happens, and they like.
I've always pictured the Ballard kiss happening during a life or death situation. I've always pictured.
Okay, we all know about that emotional scene, big emotional scene whenever everyone's
crying. Yeah.
So maybe after that
scene, someone like is gonna die during that scene. So like maybe after something. Yeah. Okay.
Let me tell you, the biggest twist is if they don't go into Cryosleep. That would be the biggest twist.
You guys,
I have been so prepared.
No, I was like convinced that's not gonna happen, and like after every live chat, I'm just like, yeah, well, and I'm like totally, yeah, of course we're going to cry.
Yeah, and it goes well with the story right now. I feel like they're definitely going to space.
Yeah, I feel like they're going to like. I feel like at the end or like the second to last episode, Allegiance 3 is gonna come, and that's where the new like character played by Shannon Cook or whatever, he's there. And they like know a new planet or something like that, and they're just like literally, it's gonna take us like 100 years to get to that new planet. So you have to sleep or something. I mean, so you have to go to Cryosleep.
Yeah,
like
we're definitely going to space. Like that is for sure. We are going to a different planet. Like they got rid of so many writers now, like to bring in more writers because I really think that we're going into science.
Necessary.
Yeah, he said
get rid of them because of the direction that it's going in. Or something.
In season 6, like it's going to be more sci-fi for sure. I think we're going in that direction.
I don't know. I don't think they're gonna like stay in space. I feel like we're gonna go on a new planet.
I don't know. Honestly, I feel like we're gonna be maybe at the end of the
Battlestar.
Yeah, I'm just going with Battlestar right now. I feel like maybe at the end of season 6 we're to
be in space.
No, to be on different planets. At the end
of season 6.
Yeah, I feel like something
interesting. Maybe
I feel like they wouldn't just waste an opportunity for
being in space, but I feel like that's gonna take lots more out of the budget. I don't know. Maybe not. Battlestar Galactica was very expensive to make.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, I still think a different planet. We're going to be going in space.
Why though? Why are we going?
I don't know. We didn't get there yet. I don't know.
So many apocalypse at this point.
I feel like Allegiance 3 will know something, and
they will come and like give us a good option or something.
Yeah,
like that.
No, I feel like they're
Allegiance 3 is coming definitely. And they're gonna have a path to a new planet.
Exactly.
There's nothing like this happening, and we're just like going with it.
Yeah, but they're gonna have something, and they're gonna need people. Maybe some people like, I don't know.
People for reproduction. So they like Bellamy and Clarke. And they're
I don't know if we're gonna go to space though. Like I don't think the whole season's gonna be in space.
No, I think we'll be on a new planet. I think that. Because that's the only explanation that I really could think of as to why they had to switch so many writers, because it's going in a more scientific.
Definitely. They have to like change the entire scenery. So either they're like in space or a new planet, but I feel like they're maybe on a new planet. But then again, I don't.
Yeah, don't listen to me. I just watched 4 seasons
Battlestar
Galactica, where everybody's only space, and I just feel like there is so much
possibility for space.
Potential in space.
Because like the whole premise of Battlestar Galactica is they're like looking for a new planet.
Yeah, and
so like they can actually make a really good storyline out of that.
Yeah, and you can't believe how many problems you can find in space.
Oh yeah. Also, like someone mentioned, I saw that like one of the writers from The Expanse is coming on,
and that's also
The Expanse is in space.
Yes.
I didn't hear that. Hold on. Nelly Belly said I heard something like 2 people will die happy together in season 5. Minka. I didn't. Where did you hear that?
I didn't hear that. That's Harper and Amore. Harper and Monty.
I didn't hear that.
Well, right now I'm so pissed at them.
Because Chelsea and Chris have like they're going to conventions
during filming, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just like I don't know what that means. Like maybe they don't have like a tight schedule with filming, so they can like leave. But
yeah, but also Harper honestly didn't have any lines in this season for now.
I would blame her if she decided. Like,
I feel like that's maybe telling us something that she's about to die. So I'm pretty sure.
I don't want.
The thing is, though, if they kill Harper, she hasn't been that involved this season yet. Like
unless she goes with Monty,
not gonna really be like that.
Monty will be the big one though.
Well,
like,
if her and Monty die together, that'd be devastating. But if it's just
like I can't do that. Yeah, those are all my delinquents dead. That breaks my heart.
No, and I honestly
Harper
we just did during the hiatus we did like a death list that we had like, and we put Monty was like really high up on our list, and I still think that Monty is.
No, I feel like I would love if some of the couples die together, like maybe Harper and Monty, but also I will if I was so sure that Kane is dying that I now can't believe that he's not dying maybe in this season, because we already had one death and we have 2 more. So I feel like I would love more maybe if Kane and Abby were dying together, but I don't know.
Yeah, I still think Kane. I'm gonna be so surprised if Kane doesn't die, because I just like prepared myself.
The biggest surprise of my life.
I'm gonna be shocked. I already buried Kane. I buried Kane, literally.
I buried Abby in last season, and she somehow survived. But
I think Kane, either Kane or Kane and Abby. So I think it's either Kane or both of them, like, or even Abby. Like those 2. I feel like are just.
Yeah, and for me, I feel like Clarke is disconnected to Abby a little now. I mean, she wasn't with her for 6 years, and she has Maddie now. So I feel like if they were about to kill Abby at some point, this would be the time to do it.
Because like I was always like, Abby is not gonna die because like she's all that Clarke has left.
Now she has.
So I was like, they wouldn't kill her, but now she has Maddie. So like maybe. I would. It sounds. I can't. But like also because
saying.
like look, Kane and Abby have like a really big storyline this season.
Yeah.
And when they do that, they usually means they're also gonna kill those characters. I don't know. I'm so confused.
Yeah, but then, for example, I'm really enjoying Abby's storyline this season.
Yeah, me too.
She's different than any other season she was in. Yeah. So I feel I will. If they're gonna about to kill her, don't destroy her before you kill her. So yeah, I feel like this is fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm saying this like it's nothing, but I'm gonna die.
I don't
think we're gonna be picking ourselves up from the floor. Like that's gonna be bad, but
Okay, let's go through some more questions.
Oh God, yeah, I keep forgetting questions.
I know. We just
keep talking and like nothing. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, a lot of these things. Like,
if we already talked about it, just go on the next one.
Can you guys really explain? Yeah.
Wait, I didn't hear the question. You cut off. What did you say?
Okay, it said, what do you think about Bellamy's character? I feel like a lot of people try to tell us that's our Bellamy from the last season, but I think everyone has the right to feel the way they do, especially if even Bob said he had issues with understanding Bellamy at the beginning. So yeah, my question is, how do y'all stand towards it? I just stand with Bob.
Yeah,
I agree with Bob.
I already went over that. Yeah.
The thing is, Bob said that he understands where his storyline is going, and I feel like I hope so. I feel like we're gonna understand where his storyline is going. I just want to love where his storyline is going, and that's my biggest fear, that I want it to go the way I want it to go. That's my biggest problem. I don't want to just understand it. I want to love it, honestly.
Yeah. I saw a lot of like, I feel like, I don't know if it was comments on our video specifically or it was just like tweets. I don't know. But I saw a lot of people like getting mad that other people were mad at Bellamy. And like, I don't know that how somehow that like translated to us not being true Bellamy fans, which is like just so ridiculous to me. Like if I didn't love him as much as I do, I wouldn't be mad about
like
this.
Honestly.
Exactly.
I want more for his character. I want better for his character. I want him to have a storyline that is like his and not revolving around like propping up Echo or whatever. Like in season
Because for
2,
now,
Exactly.
his own like storyline.
For now, he doesn't.
And now he doesn't. He's just like there to, I don't like nothing. Nothing is happening there.
So
I want him to have like a bigger role, and it's ridiculous. He's like the main character. I want him to have a bigger role and not just like defend Echo, honestly. And like that is the thing that is like bothering me. Like I loved season 3 because like Bellamy had such a good story in my opinion. I like that was like so heartbreaking to like watch, but it was such a good story for me. Like that's when that was when he became my favorite character of all time.
Everything
I understood
he was going through, honestly, back then. Because and
now it's just like he is such a good character, and seeing him get storylines like this are at the service to like Bob, who's a great actor.
That's my opinion.
And the service to character who is like
because
so fucking amazing.
Doing everything right now to build up Echo's character, in my opinion, to give Echo's good lines or to give Echo's good storyline. And for me, that doesn't work, and that's not really good writing, in my opinion, at all.
So that's why I'm getting mad at like Bellamy. Because I want more for him, and I want like when people get mad that other people are mad at Bellamy, that really makes no sense to me, because I feel like at this point people have a right to be confused with what is happening to Bellamy. And when like people say like not my Bellamy and things like that, like I feel like I said it in the episode as well, but like I'm not kidding, because like that is my Bellamy, like whatever version of Bellamy, like he is still my Bellamy. But he's not the version of Bellamy everyone is used to, and I think it's okay for everyone to like not be happy right now with what we're seeing and like want more from him. So like I really hope they find they fix that, because like I'm not connecting to him because he's not connecting to the characters he was. Like he's connecting
to exactly.
And I cannot connect to that. Like the reason I love Bellamy is the way he like has such unconditional love for Octavia, and I don't see that.
And we saw like 4 seasons of development of his relationship with Clarke.
Yeah,
and we are not seeing any of that. The only thing we are seeing is the relationships we never saw before. Nothing we saw before. And that's just, it's like they're just telling how much Echo's changed, how much she means to him, how much this is happening,
and
how much
saw nothing,
and
so
we saw nothing. Exactly.
And that's what's sad, to be honest. That's really sad to me. And I'm not mad, I'm sad. So like when I'm sad, I'm just like I convert it into like me being mad, because like I don't know how else to deal with it. So
I completely agree with everything you're saying. That's literally how we feel about that too. Like it's sad, and honestly, I really hate.
And it sucks because like we're sad about it, and then like people just make it worse when they're like
people are really
trying to make us feel bad because you feel that way, and it's like people try to like invalidate like how you feel, and it's like we're entitled to feel the way we feel.
Yeah.
My biggest problem is like I feel like I had to just like stop trying to convince people who are like trying to convince me that like the reason why I dislike Echo or Bellamy right now is because like I'm a Clarke shipper and I want like that. And
that's so far.
It's not about that. Yeah, it's about more. It's more than
that is also like a bigger. That is like a bigger thing with like if you ship something, you somehow can't have like your opinions aren't valid about other things outside of that ship, which is just like so stupid to me. That is like I don't understand that mindset, honestly. So that was what was also like frustrating to me like this week, because I'm trying to make people understand when they say no, you're just mad because you're a Bellarke shipper. Like I'm trying to make people understand. I didn't even mention Bellarke when I was talking about backcourt.
And honestly, I didn't even think of Bellarke.
I didn't even think of Bellarke.
The only person I was thinking
was
Bellamy.
And that was like so fucking annoying, because like here I am like overthinking a character and wanting them to be like okay, like trying to figure out why this is working with their storyline, whatever, and they're just like, no, it's just because you're a Bellarke shipper that you don't like this. I'm like, I don't even care. Like that's not.
It's not about that. There's so much more to it. Yeah,
it's so frustrating.
It's really frustrating because I feel like we're all just labeled as that, and like there's more to it than that. Like it's not just about being a Bellarke shipper. It's about Bellamy as a character and being a fan of him and being a fan of the show in general. And
I think that when you're a Bellarke shipper, you get labeled. You get put in like this category for people, and they just think that's all you care about. Yeah. And like so many times, people try to like tell us, and I'm sure you guys too, like, oh, it's about more than the ships. And it's like, first of all, like if somebody's like, we obviously love like everything about the 100, but like if somebody's just watching the show for Bellamy and Clarke, like who cares?
Who cares? They're still
like, you're allowed to watch the show for whatever reason you want.
Of course.
Of course. Makes me mad too.
I mean, on
those
Twitter,
people really go through, I mean, they can just go through every single one of our reactions and see that we just like we cry so much over unimportant scenes with other characters because we just love the show so much. It's like not Bellarke. You just want to see Bellarke because you don't wanna understand what we're thinking, so you just go like, oh yeah, Bellarke shippers, whatever. And that's just like I have to like let go of stupid people and trying to like explain myself to stupid people because I can't do it. Like I don't have like I really don't have that energy. Yeah. So like you think I'm fine, whatever.
Yeah. No, it's true. Yeah. I mean, I think you see that a lot really on Twitter, like the way that a lot of people put down shipping in general, like it's a whole big thing, but the way we see it is you're still watching the show. We're allowed to ship something and love the show. And I think that's really where it comes down to. And we're allowed to be upset with it in times like this, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it's normal to just like be positive about everything all the time and just like try to like accept things that you don't like just because you don't want to be negative. I feel like you can't like everything about the show. Like every show is gonna make some mistakes.
Yeah, exactly. And the reason why everybody's mad or upset is because it comes from a place of caring and loving.
So much. Yeah.
If we didn't care about the show, we wouldn't be
as upset about certain things as we are.
Exactly.
Yeah. And like on Twitter also, I just see like people we follow. Like I never saw anyone complaining about backcourt. It was never about Bellamy and Clarke. It was always just about Bellamy. No one ever mentioned Bellamy and Clarke. It was all about Bellamy.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that's really the most. I'm sure some people hate back because of Bellarke. That's like fine. But like
people who love Bellamy this much and who wants to understand everything he's doing and who wants to feel everything he's doing, their biggest problem about backcourt is with Bellamy. Nothing about
so
Bellarke.
That's why I understand people who are just like, this is not my Bellamy or whatever. Like I feel like that's all. They have a right to be unsatisfied right now. So I just hope the show. I hope the writers have like a good story in mind, because I'm not gonna mind it if at the end everything comes together and makes sense.
Exactly.
Right now I have no idea where they're going, so that's like my problem.
Because they're so far gone.
They're so far gone.
Exactly.
Like they've gone farther than I thought they would.
Exactly, much farther. I didn't think they would go this far. So they still have chances to go really good with really good storyline, and everything like this would make sense. But it's not like before that. I don't know. I have so much faith in that. You know, I don't have that much hope.
Sad.
because before this episode, honestly, I was, however, whatever they screen, whatever they did with scenes or anything, after some time, I was like 100% sure it's gonna happen. This is the first time I'm not like it's. But I don't even know how that it's gonna happen, you know. So yeah.
All right, I guess we can move on to the other question.
Is there any questions that are like about other things?
Hold on. There
was somebody was asking about if we think that Maddie is going to play a part in Octavia's
yes.
Which I think we talked about that in the TV After Dark.
Yeah, but I really think that it's going to be Maddie is going to be her.
Hi.
Hello.
Who is that?
Is it again just us?
Are we good?
Oh no, it's not just us.
We're good?
Yeah,
we hear you.
Okay.
Do you see us?
Yeah, we can see you now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're here.
Anyway, yeah, I think Maddie is going to play a part in Octavia's somewhat.
I actually love that.
No, I would really love that. I think that I would actually prefer that over anything. I honestly thought for 100% that it would be Bellamy and maybe Monty because he was her best friend. But now I'm 100% sure that it's not gonna be them. So I feel like Maddie is the right choice, and I feel like it's for story it would really make sense. It'll be a good storyline.
I feel like they've made it clear that Octavia can connect to Maddie in a way, like when she said, "I know what it's like to be the girl under the floor."
Oh, in the very beginning.
Yeah, I feel like Octavia's. I don't know. I could see Maddie playing a part in bringing out that like human side of Octavia.
I feel like everybody will be scared how Octavia is gonna affect Maddie. But I think it's gonna be the opposite. I think Maddie is gonna be the one who's gonna affect Octavia.
Yeah, I would love that because like there's something so beautiful to me in the fact like Maddie looks at Octavia really idealistically, and she like sees her as this hero and this like badass and this just like person to look up to. And she really has this like fairy tale in mind. Like no one is that perfect. Like no one can like stand up to that. But like I feel like something like that is something that could like make Octavia like snap out of the like blood rain. I think. I
mean, I don't think Octavia will ever go back. I mean, I don't even want her to go anywhere because she was young and too naive, and she's been through so much after that. So I just don't want her to be in the darkness, completely in the darkness that she is right now. But in each episode, we saw a glimpse of Octavia that she was before, and that she loves her friends and that she loves Bellamy. And so I feel like Maddie could get her out of a little bit out of darkness she is right now.
Yeah, I mean, I think Maddie does have this idea of who Octavia, like, why she like loves her so much. Like, she's this hero to Maddie. And I think that she's gonna remind Octavia a little bit more about who she used to be and like why Maddie looks up to her and kind of remind Octavia of that person she used to be.
Yeah.
And I don't think she can go completely back to who she was, which I don't expect her to, and I don't want her to either.
I think that there's gonna be a bond.
I do think there's gonna be a bond. She's gonna bring her back into more of like the light and like kind of put her more in perspective, I guess.
I mean, that scene that we got of her initiating Maddie into McCreary was just so creepy. Like we had like we were freaking out about like the symbolism of the whole thing of like the blood and how we were like, what if that foreshadows the ruthlessness that Maddie is going to have to turn towards? Because we do know that that there's a war coming, and now Maddie being a part of this ruthless cult is like, I don't know, like it's kind of like the end of that innocence of her putting the blood on her fingers. Like, and putting it on her fingers and then the prints appearing on her cheek. And we noticed, like, rewatching that clip, it's a very, like the way she caresses it is almost like a mother type of thing, like a caring, like, it's, like, very intimate almost. And then to see the blood smear on her cheek, it's just very,
out of place.
It's just, it's like jarring almost because it doesn't belong on a child's face. So I'm like, I wonder if that's going to be the end of the innocence that is Maddie, and more towards like the darkness that is.
I definitely think Octavia is gonna try to make her darker, like her training starts.
Exactly.
But I do think that Maddie is like strong-willed enough. I don't think that Clarke is gonna change Maddie to like this killer.
Yeah,
I think that that's where Maddie was gonna have more of an influence on Octavia.
Exactly, and that was the whole mixture of like the red blood and then the night blood. Is that it's gonna combine that, and they're gonna have a place of that in between for Octavia, and that's why, like, you know, Nightblood has been so significant on the show, but so has Red Blood. You know, those are our heroes. So to put that combination together and put it on a child's face, I think it's definitely gonna be significant in the story going forward.
But I really hope that Maddie plays a part in bringing Octavia back to normal.
That's really sounds interesting.
I would love that, yeah. But like, see, now that like that clashes with my vision of the storyline, because like if I think that Clarke and Bellamy are going to Eden at episode like 9, Clarke isn't leaving without Maddie, so like Maddie's gonna go to Eden as well. And then she's not going to be with Octavia, and I don't know. So all my predictions fall into the water. So I have no idea what's going to happen.
Yeah, I know.
Whatever,
I'm not sure how it all is going to turn out. But yeah,
I would love for like Maddie to be the one that like brings more of Octavia back, because like she's in there, but like 95%
side of her, honestly.
But like we mostly see Blood Reina. But like we see that Octavia is still in there, so I feel like that would be like the perfect person to like bring out more.
Especially because I feel like Maddie isn't going to judge Octavia, because Maddie like has this idea of who she was and stuff. But I feel like Octavia will be able to like open up to Maddie in a way, because she doesn't really know, like, I mean, she knows, she has like this idea of her, but I feel like Maddie's just like a kid. She's not gonna like, I don't know, like I could just see like Octavia like opening up to Maddie, and Maddie just.
I can too. I mean, in that moment,
that would be a really good scene.
We noticed this,
kind of like reminding her of like
that last scene, but when Maddie walks into the room, you see Octavia, and she's like reading like a book, which is probably the book that her brother had given her. Like it's probably.
Yeah, I feel like someone already said that it was that book.
Yeah. So she's reading that, you know, which is such a huge part of her becoming this Blood Reina persona and everything. And then when Maddie walks into the room, did you guys see the gif of it? Like her face really does change. Like she stands up and kind of like confused, but it's like a shadow kind of goes away from her, and it's more clearer.
Both her face and her voice always changes when she's talking about Octavia and when she's talking like Blood Reina. And there you can honestly see such a big difference when she thinks somebody else is coming, like Kara. Yeah, she thought Kara is coming, and when she sees Maddie, her voice and her face completely change.
Exactly. I think I'm so excited for that. I think it's going to be so cool. Like, I'm really excited about that.
I mean, I would love that they do that, honestly, because like Maddie is a child and she has like so much innocence in her, and also just like she's able to give people, she's gonna have more faith in people than they do, and I feel like people are gonna like strive to be better because like she gives them that much faith.
Yeah, they don't want to let her down, because all of these people are like heroes from a story. It's like a story come to life for her, you know? And I think for sure that it's going to be a huge part of I'm so excited for more Maddie. Like I want to see more.
I still want to see Maddie with Murphy again too.
I want that
so bad.
I would love that.
Yeah, I would love that. That's a really funny relationship.
That was hilarious. No, Maddie is just truly.
In the next episode, I feel like we saw in the promo that she's gonna learn how to fight. Yeah.
We saw in the promo.
Yeah, we saw in the promo.
I feel like every time we're talking, we watch different promos. We never see the same.
No, I don't even remember the promo.
I feel like she's
the promo didn't have Clarke.
Did you see that?
No,
did you see that?
I didn't see that.
I'm about to just get it up.
No, I'm not crazy. We saw that in the promo. So 100% we saw her fighting in the promo. She was like standing. I saw.
She is convinced. I think she must be right. She's convinced. Hold on.
No. Did anyone else see that?
Nobody was paying attention as much as I did. As much as I did.
Wait, I'm gonna watch the promo.
I saw it 100%.
Oh, it's in like the beginning, I think.
I just saw Kane.
No.
I just saw Kane and
Watch
Abby.
carefully.
I watched carefully.
What was that?
Oh!
What was
wow,
that?
I never saw.
Oh, wait, no, who is that?
I never saw that in my life.
Yeah.
Wait, who is she fighting?
It's in the very beginning of the promo.
Wait, but who is she fighting?
Ethan, no?
I feel like it's definitely. I feel like it's definitely gonna be Ethan, and I think that's really. I feel like that's gonna be really interesting to see how big difference is to be raised in a practically fairy tale, and how big difference is gonna be with the child, because they're the same age. And he was raised down in the bunker, fighting probably constantly, learning how to fight and learning how to be a warrior. And she was raised completely different. So I feel like that's gonna be interesting to see.
It's Ethan, I think, in the kid in the beginning.
I want to see more
and then
Ethan.
It shows Maddie on the floor.
So maybe she goes up against Ethan.
Floor already. Oh my poor child, she's already on the floor. I love.
Oh my god, Clarke is gonna be freaking out about this. I'm hoping for some good scenes of Bellamy and Clarke being mom. I've been waiting for that, like to Bellamy to actually like acknowledge like Clarke and Maddie, because he ignored them basically in episode 6. So I'm waiting for that to be fixed in episode 7.
Yeah. Oh my god. You know what I just remembered? I remember before like season 5. Well, after like at the end of season 4, I was just like, I remember thinking to myself like, wow, it's gonna be such a huge adjustment, because like I knew Clarke was gonna have Maddie as number 1 priority. I was like, it's gonna be such a huge adjustment for me to like see someone else as Clarke's number 1 priority, and that not being Bellamy. And look now, Bellamy's number 1 priority is Echo. I didn't prepare for this.
Bellamy has.
I did not.
I hate those words that just came out of your mouth. I can't wait to live with this.
Like I can't like. The universe is laughing at me right now.
Literally.
Like, this is hilarious.
I can't believe how far, or how not far down we have gone until
we have like, I didn't think we were gonna go this low.
Yeah. Well, okay.
What are the other questions?
Well,
we just keep bringing it down. Like, at some point, we just like, we brought the therapy.
I like this theory.
Yeah.
Lexi W said, do you guys think that the theory saying Echo will see all Clarke's drawings of Bellamy in her house in Shallow Valley can actually happen in the show? And do you think that once Diosa finds out about Bellamy and Echo, she might make a comment to them about thinking Clarke was his girlfriend? Well, I think that we're definitely. I would love to see Echo seeing the pictures of Bellamy.
I think that's possible. I don't think Diosa is going to say anything.
I don't think Diosa is not thinking about that. Honestly,
enough.
I would like also to see Bellamy seeing his.
Yeah, I always thought Bellamy was going to see that. So that's where my like.
Yeah. I think he still might. I mean, once they get to Shallow Valley, which we know that they do eventually, because we know we still have a dinner scene coming up. Yeah. So.
Echo is gonna take down all Bellamy pictures by then, so like he wouldn't know that. Like,
she's gonna take him down. She's gonna burn him.
She's gonna take him down before Bellamy can see them.
Yeah,
that bitch better not. Let me tell you.
That makes sense to me. No, I want Bellamy to see. Like, I always thought that Bellamy was gonna see it, so I never really thought. I mean, I read like some theories that like Echo was gonna see it, but I never really thought about it. But that just might be might be Echo realizing that Clarke probably has feelings for him.
Exactly. And then
when they come back and see that Bellamy is like looking at Clarke, eyes, she's gonna realize what's happening.
The thing is, it's so easy for me to go down this road again.
You don't want to go hopeful?
Yeah, I don't want to go hopeful, because everything I'm getting, it's nothing even close to hopeful. So, but I can't go easily with that. I feel like it's
really the like episode is gonna be such I feel like make it or break it at this point.
I feel like
I know.
I like what Katie just said. Diosa to Echo. He was willing to kill 300 people to save Clarke. What would he do to save you?
That'd be great. That sounds like fan fiction. That's good.
Yeah.
Let's not ask that question, because I'm honestly afraid of
I'm kind of afraid of the answer.
Exactly. So let's not go down that lane.
No, I think that Echo.
Yeah, let's just not.
Let's not ask Echo anything. Let's just let her do her thing and be done.
Let's better just like live in the unknown.
No, I do think though that it's very possible that she'll see the pictures though, and that could be a moment of her being like,
very possible.
Definitely, one of two of them is gonna see the pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that'll get brought up for sure. Like, because we have been getting these subtle moments of Clarke still looking at Becca kissing, you know, like we have gotten these interactions. There's something
that's all we got. Yeah. I feel like, maybe one of them at least has to see those drawings. I really want them to make like an appearance. My only I don't know. The only thing that's definitely gonna happen that I don't know when it's gonna happen is like Maddie telling him about like the calls.
I think that would be 8. I'm thinking that'll be 8.
We're all everybody just assumes
I
that's
really
gonna happen.
think that's gonna be 8.
If that doesn't happen, I don't know what.
Well, no, because the whole thing is it could be like this angsty episode between Bellamy and Clarke, and then
imagine
the radio calls. That's just it for Bellamy, and then it's kind of like he has to choose Clarke.
Imagine if we get in the same episode transitions between Echo seeing pictures and realizing, and then you go to Maddie telling Bellamy and he realizes stuff. Like I would cross over everything I said before this. I would apologize to everybody. I
like that idea.
I honestly don't want to watch
better talking it out.
Guys, I feel like everyone should just like make their expectations lower. Episode 8. I feel like they're going sky high. We shouldn't do that. We shouldn't do that.
I feel like I'm way too gone right now. I'm just thinking, I can't get it out of my mind.
Yeah. I mean, I thought we were gonna get the breakup in 8, so nobody should trust me.
No, I'm still going for if they're paralleling Finn and Raven.
I don't want to tell you. I think I was the worst, definitely, where I started the season.
No, I started the season saying Becca was gonna break up in episode 6. No. I started at episode 9. Then I pushed to do episode 8. No, I didn't start episode 6. That's too.
We started this season that they're gonna have sex in episode 10.
9.
We started this season they're gonna have sex in episode 10 and they're gonna kiss in episode 8. We started the season like that.
Oh, Bellard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we were done. But like I remember I remember talking on like live chats. I was like, they're gonna break up at episode 9. And then the next live chat was like episode 10.
It's just getting pushed.
Now, well, God knows what's gonna happen next
Honestly,
week.
now I'm just praying for them to break up. Honestly.
We need that breakup. We really do.
Mm-hmm.
Netflix.
So, Marcella, don't even hope for episode 8. Honestly. Don't even hope.
I'm hoping that when Becca reunite, it's just going to be so different and Bellamy's going to... You know what we haven't gotten?
By the time, like Bellamy sees Echo again, we need Bellamy to have some knowledge of how Clarke feels.
Yes,
exactly.
Yes.
Yes.
Then it would make sense why they showed us much of like Bellamy in love. Because like then... to show us a difference like later on.
Honestly, before we started the season, I expected for Bellamy to show those emotions
second he sees Clarke.
And while Echo was there, I didn't expect that we need Echo to get out of and to go to Eden for Bellamy to realize his feelings for Clarke and to look at her. Honestly, but we're where we are right now, and I feel like we.
I'm trying to figure out what is happening in the chat. What is track 4, track 5, track 6? What are you people doing?
What is happening? What is going on this?
What is happening? Is this like albums? What is that? Look what you made me do.
They're all just putting lines. Are you trying to make us feel better? Is that what's going on? You're trying to remind us?
No, not gonna sing.
All I see is you want forgiveness. I need you. Relax, princess.
Oh my god. I will never get my Bellamy and Clarke together. Oh my god.
Track 6. Come on, Clarke.
Come on, Clarke. Is that like common? Are they making like?
We're making a Clarke album.
Yeah, well, that's gonna be like a tragic album. That's a shit show.
Ooh, see, okay, go down.
What?
Hold on. Go up. This Red Rose girl in the Becca reunion, Bellamy hugs Echo and looks at Clarke. I'm calling it. See, now I think that we already had like a nice reunion with Becca. Unfortunately, when he first sees her, but like whatever.
Oh yeah, I want to see.
Next is going to be very different because guys, like everything they have set up for Becca is.
Are you talking? Oh, did we lose you again?
Yeah.
Oh, is it just us again?
Okay.
Oh my god.
Track 9. Why?
If I'm on that list, you're on that list.
Are we mentioning every single love with
Wait, can you hear us? That is a question. Now, is it again a podcast
yes,
of us?
They can
you can hear
us.
us, yeah. Lacru, yeah, well. This just happens, This just happens with us. What were we talking about?
We can talk about whatever we want.
Oh, we're waiting for them. We're still breathing.
Do you still have hope? We're still breathing.
I literally just said that.
Yeah, I know.
No. Literally, what were we talking about? I need something to. The therapy is working. Well, look, you're the only one this therapy is working.
You're not the only one. Here, we are in this together.
Milana is working. Milana is.
Okay. I don't know what the Wi-Fi
literally cut off
today.
mid-sentence.
But no, what we were saying was that we would love that.
Oh my god, you're gone again.
We're like icons again.
No, but like they're gone again.
Yeah.
Is it again just us? I feel like yeah.
No, I see.
Oh wait.
Oh, we're back. We're
okay.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No. What I was saying was I would love it to kind of parallel the season 2 finale, like when Bellamy sees Clarke and he's hugging Octavia. I would love that same type of shot of Bellamy staring at Clarke.
Because he's gonna be because now he's.
Oh my god! No! Oh no! No! I can already see it. No, wait! I can already see it. Like something happens in episode 8, and then Bellamy and Echo reunite, and they hug again, and then just like Maddie and Clarke are like somewhere there,
but
and like while they're hugging, just like at the last second, Bellamy just looks over at Clarke.
Yeah, and
everything is forgiven.
You are not
everything.
But here's the problem is you're not believing what.
I'm not believing what I'm saying.
Buying this shit is me, Honestly, the only
see that is a problem. When I say things like
I'm
that,
way too optimistic.
When I say things like that, like in the back of my mind, I don't believe that's happening because like I'm pessimistic. But Milana is gonna believe that.
Exactly, and then here,
I need that to happen. I need Bellamy to. We need him to realize.
I would love that though.
And we need to see
everything.
I would love that.
Imagine if we get Echo seeing Bellamy's pictures, Maddie telling Bellamy that Clarke talked to him every day to keep being sane, and Bellamy finding Echo and them hugging, and at the last second he looks up at you know what?
Maybe this therapy session
doesn't help. Now I'm starting to feel better.
I feel better.
I feel better. I'm shocked that this happened. I feel better.
What's the next for us? Let's go all the way in.
Guys, we're writing fan fiction right now.
That's shit.
Really, because that can happen.
We got to see how good of a relationship Bellamy and Echo seem to have. So obviously when they reunite, it's going to be so different. And the only way that it would make sense is because of Clarke and because he's attached to Clarke,
and now those scenes with Echo are never gonna be the same.
Exactly.
He's gonna have in the back of his head. Oh shit!
The only reason,
pretty much, because she talked to me every day for 6 years.
Well, because exactly, it's the only thing that. And then everything that Bob said would make so much sense.
Everything's just gonna go up from there because we're going to see Bellamy struggling with that. And Echo's going to realize that he's struggling with that. And then eventually Echo is going to take it upon herself to end it because she doesn't want to be second to him.
Guys,
now we're going to get our canon. We fixed it.
Guys, do this.
Don't forget, we're happy to be really sad.
In episode 10. There I
am talking like 3 hours. It goes like 3 hours to reach this point.
3 hours to get to this point.
Wow, this therapy actually worked for the 4 of us. I'm shocked. Guys, I'm back. I did not die on this.
We're getting our canon.
We're getting our canon. We're gonna get our kids. All right, maybe.
I feel we should skip episode 7. I feel like that's the only thing we should skip. I feel like
I forgot about
we know about sneak peek, and I feel like we're gonna have more scenes.
Confused.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna have more scenes like that in episode 7. So I feel like we should skip at least first half of it until, and then we can. Continue.
I need that episode to leak so like people can prepare me about what's
just
gonna come.
What's gonna happen? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, we just have to keep our expectations low.
No.
Far beyond that at this point.
Yeah.
We started
I have to keep my expectations low because my expectations originally was like out there. Like I thought we were getting an I love you. So my expectations being low, like that needs to happen.
Honestly, I started this live chat with 5% chance that Clarke will be Ken. Then I gone to 50. Now I'm 65. I'm on 65%.
We went
through
like
80%.
I think that we went through like all the stages of grief during this live chat. We were
I'm a little exhausted.
We were sad.
Yeah, I feel like we should just not talk about the previous episode anymore because that's the time when I go down again. We should just
right. Let's just block out.
Well, look, I mean, once
we started looking ahead, we got a little better.
Yeah, well, we started at rock bottom, so like the only place we go was up.
Yeah,
and we're now up. So let's keep it that way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think that we answered.
I think we answered everything. If there's anything else about the episode, we already talked about it.
Okay, hold on. Sean Burnett said, I get the impression that Echo has an ulterior motive for being in a relationship with Bellamy. Do you think Echo genuinely loves Bellamy, or do you think she has some kind of Machiavellian plot in mind to avenge the Asgata tribe?
No.
Yeah,
you really are reaching far.
That's a jump. Even like
I
us
feel like
Echo.
Yeah,
I think that it's 100% genuine.
I mean, because like, look, how can she not be completely in love with Bellamy? Like, really?
Yeah,
I feel like everyone up there in space truly love each other, and I feel like Echo is truly in love with Bellamy, and I feel like we can all connect with that. I feel like that's not hard to imagine.
Yeah. So
unfortunately,
I mean, listen though, Tasia said that Echo's a wild card. So whether or not she like, I don't know if she's gonna betray Bellamy.
Well, no, I don't think that she would betray Bellamy.
No,
but the thing is, I don't even want that to happen.
Me neither.
I don't want them to break up because like Bellamy is betrayed by her.
I want it to be about
I don't think it's gonna be about that either.
It's gonna be about Clarke.
But I don't know why Tasia would say that. I guess
like if Echo does mistakes, she's gonna do it because I mean, not anything to betray him or something like that. There's no chance for that to happen, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
But I do think those feelings are genuine. I don't think she has an different motive for it.
Listen, her betraying, she would betray Octavia before she betrays Bellamy. Like, I could see her doing something for the good of Space Crew and then Bellamy not agreeing with it
because it affects Clarke.
Because it affects Clarke. Like, I really need to see Bellamy starting to care more towards Clarke. And I think that's where we're going after this shit show episode.
Well, because I think we need Bellamy to understand Clarke and what she went through. That's really what we need.
And the way to do that is with Maddie and everything. And
so like once we come down to, again, we need episode 8. We need to see what happens.
Episode 8, we're counting on you.
Oh God, what if that's like such a huge disappointment?
No, there is no way it's gonna be a huge disappointment, honestly.
All right, guys, we're going down again. We need to keep going up.
We need to stay positive.
We need to keep going up.
Oh, if I remember correctly, Bob said episode 8 and episode 13 are the best episodes for Clarke. I truly don't believe he would say that if it wasn't true.
Yeah, he did. He said episode 8 and then especially the finale.
Oh, especially the finale.
Guys, oh my God.
Oh, I am back.
He said especially the finale.
Well, no, he had said especially episode 8 and especially the finale, right?
Yeah, well, no, I think he said especially
Did he say
the
8
finale.
to the finale?
8 is the
Guys,
from 8 to 13.
But especially
8 and 13.
Oh, I thought you said
I can't. No, my problem is before this live chat, I started like I don't trust anybody anymore. If anyone from Eliza, Bob, anybody, Jason, if anybody said anything good about the work, I'm not gonna trust it until I see it. And now I'm like, Bob wouldn't lie. Nobody would lie. Episode 8 is our high point. Episode 13 is when they kiss. I can't believe I've gone this far.
Wow, we're really back.
I like what Angsty Blark said. We're getting a handshake.
What?
We're getting a handshake in the finale.
that's what Angsty Blark said.
No, oh my God, if they did that, I would just like be good job.
No,
honestly, like this is like
I would
you
be
just
done.
like love shitting on us.
No,
Like,
I would be done. That would be so disrespectful towards me. I've been here promoting
towards you, especially.
Yeah, especially towards
He
me.
said especially 13, and he did say episodes. He said 8 to 13, especially 13.
Especially 13. Why especially?
Yeah, I know, especially 13. I remember.
Why especially? Oh my God, they're gonna kiss. Oh my God, they're gonna kiss before they're going to cry.
Yeah.
Almost on Team Kiss now.
Wait, you are?
Optimistic, or I may be getting drunk, but I'm like.
Oh my God, I didn't consider that option. I
That's why she was optimistic. She was a bit drunk and she didn't notice it.
It would be so funny if we sent you guys
In the morning when we wake up.
Yeah. Like, what did we talk yesterday? What did we think?
We're gonna have to watch this later on to be like, why are we optimistic again? Because like at this point, I'm like blaming it on alcohol, honestly.
You girls don't have any.
I still think that we might get the kiss now. If he said especially 13, if he said especially 13, I think that it's either going to be the confession or it's going to be the kiss. It's going to be canon.
Oh my God, no! But look! Now I can see it. Now I can see it because I'm going with the Cryosleep. Is it Cairo or Cryo? What is it?
I don't know. I think
Cryo, but we call it Cairo sometimes.
Yeah,
but it's. I can't.
It's funny to me because when Echo didn't know.
Oh my God! There's a huge bug. Oh my God! There's a huge bug. No, not the word that. This is it. No, wait, Will.
Are you guys okay?
The bug is the Echo bug.
It fell on me, and I'm not sure it's not on me.
Okay, I'm not going.
Oh my God, it was flying. Oh my God, where is it? This was terrifying.
Literally just saw you guys go flying, and then it was like the camera went down.
Oh my God, Fiona exited my room.
They called the bug Becco.
We did. Oh God, no! My problem is I don't know where the bug went, and it fell on me.
I feel like this is a sign. What we were
and
talking
now
about.
I feel like everything is crawling on me. Okay, what were we talking about?
What were we talking about?
Whatever
kiss that we're gonna get in the finale now.
Yes, well,
I heard this live chat saying we were gonna get kissed still, didn't I?
I don't think any of us did.
Sometimes I do.
What did you say?
We were talking about the Clarke kiss in the finale.
That's happening, dude. That's happening. Like,
it's gonna be so tragic at the same time as everything because what is everything? It's gonna be so tragic because they're gonna
be dying.
Go to Cryosleep.
They're gonna go to Cryosleep, and before that, they're gonna kiss.
Yeah, because
Oh my God.
Ooh, they're saying people in the comments saying Jason's finishing the season with an almost kiss. Listen, that happens.
No. I feel like that's
like go all the way. Don't give me an almost kiss. Like,
I feel like season finale is the only right moment for the kiss to happen.
Give us an almost kiss and then it ends and then have a
no. After a slow burn like this one, like 5 years, it's been fucking 5 years. I feel like season finale is the right timing.
Oh yeah, I saw pictures of that with Jayless Moore. What did you guys think about Allie's symbol on Diosa's ship? I noticed that. I have no idea what the hell that's about. Not a picture.
Look, I'm connecting that because like Allie was the one who made Nightblood. And like Allegiance 3 also has Nightblood. I don't know how many Allegiances have Nightblood. So
I feel like the only Allegiance 3 has Nightblood.
Yeah, but that's like thing. So like that's all connected. So I was like, well,
I don't find that confusing.
It all makes
for
sense.
Technology.
Yeah. So like, I don't know with that honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, I saw that as well.
So I feel better after this.
I do feel better. I feel more optimistic.
I don't know if it's because of alcohol. I'll tell you. Did anyone notice that Lincoln's tattoos were in the bunker?
What?
Did anyone notice that Lincoln's tattoos were in the bunker?
I thought I saw a picture of that, but I don't know how to, like back in episode 2.
That's not familiar to me. But it sounds like I read like months ago.
The only thing I remember is that Kara has Lincoln's tattoos here, but I don't know what that means. I don't remember Lincoln's tattoos being in the bunker.
I don't know.
I mean, I would really like that though because
I would like that too. Yeah. I don't think I saw anything.
I would like them to start hurting me. So that would be starting.
Please.
Did you answer the question?
No, this shockingly made me feel better. I was like, we started this, and I was just like, this is just gonna make everyone feel worse because
I like this. Kim Creighton said, "What do you think about the possibility of Maddie bringing up Lincoln in a conversation with Octavia, assuming he was in Clarke's stories? And what do you think the dynamic between Maddie and Ethan will be?" I think Maddie and Ethan is going to be interesting, but can you imagine that? Like, does Maddie know about Octavia and Lincoln a little bit?
That
would be really cool if she brings that up.
I think she's going to be. That's why I think that Maddie is going to be able to reach Octavia in a way that nobody else is going to be able to.
No, people.
No, I'm getting teary-eyed. No, don't do that.
Oh my God.
Wait, what?
But the problem is, I expect Lincoln to come back at some point. To
come up?
Yeah, to come up.
Come back from the dead?
He's gonna come back?
I'm just like this. So,
I want Rowan to come back as well, but
you
like
bring back Rowan too.
I expect Lincoln to come up maybe at some point of this season. I don't actually want it because I want to survive that episode.
The pain I'm gonna be in if that happens is gonna be unbearable. So let's not.
That would be really. Can you imagine that if like
I think I
saw
on Twitter that people want Octavia to like see Lincoln's ghost or something.
Oh, like if like Octavia goes like crazy or something.
But it wouldn't be possible because the only reason why that had happened was didn't that happen with Raven or something because of the.
That was because of Allie. But no, I don't think that'll happen because I don't think that Ricky wants like anything to do with it.
That's why I don't think
so. They won't do a ghost or something.
No, but
a
mention. I want his name to come up for sure.
Yeah, I could see that.
I think that's a way of reaching out.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry for changing the subject, but I just remembered Lindsay saying for like either her or Bob, there's gonna be 2 love interests. I mean, or something like that, and it's not her, so it's Bob. So definitely something starts in episode 8. Oh my God, I can see it all. Everything is good.
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel like this is the alcohol talking because I'm way too positive right now.
Yeah, you're never like this.
And this is really weird. But
no, it's definitely going to be Clarke and Bellamy that are going to.
Oh yeah, it has to be.
Yeah,
because it's definitely not Raven.
It's going to be Clarke is going to be his other lover. It's the only thing that makes sense, guys. Like, this is the story that they're telling. I refuse to believe anything else. Like, the writers are they're trying to challenge us.
One episode is not going to bring us down.
They're trying to challenge us, and I refuse to be moved.
I'm not
from
going
this.
anywhere.
No.
Unfortunately, I couldn't even if I wanted to.
Yeah. It's not like you have an option. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
But like they're gonna pry Clarke out of my cold dead hands. That is it. But
yes, exactly.
I don't know.
How did you?
I don't know. I can't be happy on both fields. You know?
They're not gonna kiss if Octavia dies. We're good.
That is amazing.
That is the slogan of the season.
What is the slogan? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
What you just said.
What you just said is the slogan of the season.
Wait, what did I just say?
I don't know.
You said you don't even know what you said.
Wait, about like
they're gonna have to pry Clarke out of your cold dead hands.
I was saying other things, and the last thing I said was like, Clarke is not gonna kiss if Octavia dies, and you're just like, that's the slogan of the season. I'm like, what?
No,
we're talking about when you said they're gonna have to pry Clarke out of her cold dead hands.
Yes, that is the slogan of the season, because truly, honestly, like, we're not going
we're quoting you on Twitter.
Good. I like to be quoted. It's like, blame it on the alcohol. I don't know what is happening to me, but I'm like so just like, I can see it all right now. Everything is unfolding in front of my eyes. Episode 8 is gonna be like the breaking point for Bellamy, and then everything like just like is put into motion.
No.
What?
Wait, what?
I don't know. Milna is now like fell into a hole where she thinks Octavia is gonna die.
You guys switched places?
What?
You guys have like switched places.
Yeah, I don't know what is happening.
Nah, I don't know either.
Why do you think Octavia is gonna die?
I don't know, because you're going to Cryosleep and she's dying. She won't leave one crew and she's dying.
Oh, maybe they don't go to Cryosleep. Maybe they just.
Then they're not gonna kiss. They have to.
Bellamy,
they have to go.
Bellamy is gonna.
We have 7 more.
They have to kiss.
Yeah, they have to kiss. So they are going to Cryosleep because we have only 7 more episodes.
Look, Bellamy is gonna like.
So that moment of Octavia is dying.
No. Bellamy's gonna hit her over the head. She's gonna pass out, and he's gonna carry her into a chamber. Sleep.
Okay. I'm not.
Yes, I am drunk, perhaps. I don't know if I'm drunk or just incredibly optimistic at this point.
You're probably drunk because you're never incredibly optimistic.
You're gonna wake up tomorrow and we're gonna get a message from you just being like, this is Clarke's not happening, guys.
You're gonna be like, everything I said, I'm getting a kiss.
No, look, I feel like I'm sober because I never get drunk out of just like this. I feel like I'm sober.
We spent the entire day.
Yeah.
We spent the entire day talking, being pissed off, being mad, being depressed, being sad, being I don't know what stage we have
like 10 hours ago we were just like Clarke is not happening this season at all. Like it's gonna be a miracle if Bellamy and Echo break up. We were so stupid back then. Clarke is like they're gonna kiss. And they're gonna kiss. I swear to God, they're gonna kiss.
Daughter Laura goes, "This is a roller coaster."
Look, this is just like wow. I don't know what is happening. This is so. Maybe it's like look here. It's 2 a.m. right now. Maybe that has something to do like because you know it's late. So like maybe that's like coming to my head as well. But no, we always do these live chats, and I always drink this much exactly, and I'm never like this. So.
Hold on, there was a lot that we had. Okay, Halo Ascending gave us like a giant list of questions.
Well, we might have answered some.
Do you think Space Crew will betray Octavia in the near future? If so, may you state why?
I mean,
what was the question?
Will space crew betray Octavia in the near future? And
maybe. Not on purpose, but I think that
maybe.
if, I don't know.
If that means saving themselves, I don't know.
Well, because Monty was like,
Monty doesn't want, apparently Monty doesn't want
war.
It's like, why would someone ever want war? But Monty blames everybody else for war, and he doesn't apparently want war, so he could do it maybe. But I still can't see Bellamy letting anybody betray Octavia. Maybe that's just me being optimistic and still believing that. But I don't know. I don't think that's gonna happen, honestly.
Okay, then this one. Do you think Clarke will resent Bellamy if he goes to her romantically after, in case this occurs, his relationship with Echo ended on her terms?
Oh my God. What? Just repeat the beginning of the sentence.
Do you think Clarke will resent Bellamy if he goes to her romantically after, in case this occurs, his relationship with Echo ended on her terms?
Wait, on whose terms?
Like,
Clarke?
on Clarke's terms?
Okay.
Do you think that if she's gonna feel responsible for the
like, you think she's gonna feel responsible for the breakup? I don't think
da li će Clarke biti ljutna na Bellamija što je otišao što sada su vraćaju sa njom kad je ako je Echo racionalna s njim?
No, because I think they're gonna connect again. Before the breakup, I feel like Bellamy and Clarke would connect so much more before the breakup. So if the breakup happens, then it wouldn't be. Clarke would know that that Bellamy would not come to her
just because he's broken up with Echo, but because there's feelings there, and those feelings.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine that's also our problem. Like, fuck off. No, we don't have time for that problem as well. Like, no.
Do we get to talk about all these?
Oh, wait, hold on. No, I like the last question. Do you think Bellamy is projecting his feelings he had for Clarke in the past onto Echo? If so, why? If not, why? You know, I could see that.
What do you mean?
Like, I could see it being, like, kind of like a psychological thing of him wanting to hold on to the piece that he had up in space and, like, that relationship and that life that he had for the past 6 years, maybe. Like,
no,
you don't think?
I'm
thinking like maybe like the question is, do you think Bellamy is projecting his feelings he had for Clarke in the past onto Echo?
No, because that's saying like he's projecting like how he feels about Clarke onto Echo, like pretending that's like no.
I don't think so, but I do think
it's totally separate from his feelings.
I do think that Bellamy is trying to hold on to that life that he had up in space because it makes sense to him. You know, coming back down to Earth, nothing really makes sense. You know, like his sister is totally different and life is different. So maybe he's trying to, I don't know. Oh, listen, I don't understand this. I don't understand episode 6 Bellamy. I really don't.
I love trying to make sense of that.
Yeah.
Like,
you can't. I can't make sense of it. I really can't.
Go to the next question.
I don't. To answer the question, no. Why no? I don't know why no. I just don't.
I just know no.
Look, I mean, I feel like that's really actually easy. They were in space for 6 years. They only had each other. So like they're literally the only people left on Earth. And they got together because of, you know, they connect. There's loneliness there as well. So like there are different things there. I don't think it's anything to do with projecting his emotions of Clarke onto Echo.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. What's next?
Okay, Holly Hunter said, what do you think will happen with Mamori and McCreary? I'm kind of thinking now that Murphy and Amori are somewhat back together, McCreary is gonna kill Amori. I don't think that. I don't think Amori is gonna die.
I don't want Amori to die.
Someone's gonna die.
No. Amori just got her amazing storyline, so she's not dying definitely. She just.
I feel like actually, like Murphy and McCreary can be like really interesting and funny. Actually,
I feel like as well.
Yeah.
I don't know why I think funny.
I can't wait for their interactions.
Because they said like McCreary is what Murphy would have become if like there wasn't, if he didn't like have redemption or things like that. I don't know. So I feel like that could actually be really interesting also for Murphy's character. I hope we can use McCreary to our advantage. Because like we're really at a disadvantage at this point.
Yeah.
I feel like that's
Murphy has a hostage instead of being a hostage.
Yeah, it's cool.
How the tables have turned.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love that.
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting relationship. And you know, it makes sense. You know, William is really good friends with Richard, so like obviously they had a lot of scenes together and everything. So
I'm sure they had like scenes together.
Yeah, it's so hard to like hate McCreary though because of William. Like, it's so weird.
Yeah, no, but like I when I watched the episode, like I actually disconnect completely William and McCreary. So it's not that easy. It's not that hard to be like whenever McCreary opens his mouth for me to be like, shut up.
But actually, like, I mean, he didn't do anything.
Like that. I like having a character that I'm just like that I feel like it is bad. I
feel like he's bad, but it's interesting to see that, and it's not like I hate him right now. He didn't do anything, in my opinion, for me to hate him. In at least not right now in this moment. I feel like it's just gonna be interesting to see him.
Yeah, definitely.
He's a bad guy because I feel like we never had that.
We never had just like a pure bad guy.
Yeah, it's really cool.
That, in my opinion, was Cage. I feel like
yeah. I mean, he had his reasons.
But they were really small for doing things he done. So he was the closest thing, in my opinion, to.
I agree.
Yeah. Hold on, there was a question up here. Red Rose Girl, do you guys want space flashbacks or bunker flashbacks? I don't want space flashbacks.
No, I don't want space flashbacks.
I don't care.
We're getting bunker flashbacks for like the dark
year. Oh my god, I love all the references on. Did you guys see on Twitter? Everybody's like, yeah, the dark year. We're living the dark year. Like that goes the dark year.
This is the dark year. That was so funny to me. I laughed.
I think that's when we'll get bunker flashbacks, but I don't want space flashbacks. Like I don't care.
Like if they did the flashbacks before
in the beginning, then I would
be fine.
I would.
Yes, exactly.
Appreciate them because that would make me understand Bellamy more.
Yeah.
So I would actually do that.
Now I'm just bitter and I don't want
it. After everything, it's not
exactly.
Yeah, because it's exactly with bunker. In the bunker, we got the beginning of everything, the flashbacks in the beginning, and I feel like we need those flashbacks from the dark year. But with Space Crew, I don't need anything anymore, honestly.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I mean, listen, before episode 6, like, I could have wanted space flashbacks. But, like, now I think it will kind of, I don't know what it would really do to the story. Like, I don't think that they're going to give it to us.
I don't think we need it.
And I don't think it's needed because I think that we really need to focus in on the present. And they could have done it. They should have done it by now. Like, going on to episode 7, they could have done it by now.
Now it's like we need to focus on the story right now.
I think the only like people who really need a flashback is like bunker crew, because I mean the people from the bunker, because they do have like things that are still unresolved that they don't mention, so like there's still more storyline to explore there. And like Maddie and Clarke, we don't need flashbacks there, and Space Crew, we don't want flashbacks there.
Yeah, it's different because I feel like Space Crew needed those flashbacks so bad. Before, for example, Echo's character, if they wanted to make any kind of sense for me, for Echo's character, they needed those flashbacks so bad.
I wish they connected like those flashbacks to the present time.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Now I don't think it would.
Now, where we are now in the story, like going into episode 7, I don't think it's really like, I like what I think Nelly Belly, you said that you wanted, hold on, I want space flashbacks, Bellamy crying over Clarke. Like, I think if they're gonna do it, that would be great. Like, that's what I would like to see. Is I really wanted a scene of Bellamy mourning Clarke and Monty mourning Jasper and them connecting in that way, but I don't think we're gonna get anything like that.
No, we're not.
No, we wouldn't get
If you're gonna show us a flashback, it's gonna probably be Bellamy like forgiving Echo, and like I don't care, like I don't want it.
I don't think
I'm not gonna believe it, and I don't think that they're gonna give it to us anymore. I really don't.
Yeah. No, yeah. I mean, I'm sorry, I started speaking Serbian. I don't know what happened. Wow, no, I don't think so. That was so weird. No, I don't think so. I don't think so either. I don't think it's necessary. So just like give us the bunker flashbacks and like we're good.
Yeah.
Let's not even go up to space. I don't want to see it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Did we answer everything?
We answered everything. Yeah.
Did we answer everybody's like questions?
I hope this therapy session helped anybody else except us.
Well, it helped us.
I feel better. I feel
better.
Move on now.
I'm just
like we started out with Rocky.
I said everything that was bothering me. So I feel like better now. I feel lighter.
No, but for me, I feel like I could go really easy to the previous days if I were just thinking about what actually happened. But I'm not exactly. I'm not gonna go back to that phase. So I'm just gonna think about possibilities that could happen. So yeah. That's my plan from now on.
We're gonna think ahead now. We can officially close the door on episode 6 and we can move on to the good things. You know, lock that shit up. We don't need to go back. We're done. Never again. We can move on. I feel better. Like I think we needed
other people feel better.
I think that we all needed to rant a little bit and just get these feelings out and just be positive about Clarke.
Now we can move on because we got it all out.
Exactly.
Yes, I agree. Oh wow, I actually feel better.
Yeah,
we did good. We did good. You know, this started out really rocky.
This is called we thought it was the least helpful, but like actually like
it started out that way.
It started out,
but it got better.
I feel better now.
Yeah.
I just feel like at the end, at least maybe the beginning of episode 7, it's not gonna be good, but I feel like at the end,
by the end of episode 7,
we're gonna have our Bellamy back. We're gonna understand him, we're gonna see him, we're gonna feel him.
That's like my #1 priority at this point. Give me Bellamy back, and then after that, Clarke. But like first, give me Bellamy back.
We're gonna get it now. We're gonna get some angst, but we're gonna get really good scenes.
I can't wait I want angst.
I want angst too. At least those are bringing back
the angst we've been getting so far. That is the worst type of angst I saw.
The angst we're talking about right now
is the angst that's gonna happen after episode 8.
Is the angst
exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look, I wanna watch this entire life because I wanna see.
You're gonna just watch it like so like
you're gonna watch us start like really low and then just.
Oh my god!
I don't know how we got to this point, but here we are.
The title of this live, the therapy session that actually works.
Yeah, the only one, the only therapy session that actually works.
How is it even called? Something
the least helpful therapy.
Wow, were we wrong?
We really were wrong.
I know.
And the first that was not therapy session.
I think we came through.
I think I don't know how we got here, but we're here now and we feel better now. And Clarke's gonna be happy together, so we'll be fine, guys.
We're going through a rough patch. We're going through a rough patch.
Listen, if we can make it through 3A, we could get through anything. And then we were like, who knew we would miss 3A? But
I feel like 3A was actually easier than this. I don't know.
I know. We were saying that. We were talking about that in our group chat. We were like, who knew we would miss 3A?
That was easier for me, honestly.
Yeah,
that's easier for me because I could have kind of understand it.
No, that was easier for you because you started watching The 100 when 3-9 aired. That's why it was easier for you. You skipped that whole part.
Yeah. But there is big but.
Melissa goes, thank you for this free therapy. Otherwise, Jason would have to pay for it.
Oh yeah.
I'm still waiting for like a box of like wine to show up at my door. Thanks to like I'm waiting
welcome here. If someone asks me,
Don't know what anyone said right now. What was just said? Oh wow. Okay.
I said
Yeah, guys, we have a 2-week break. We don't have an episode tomorrow. We have one.
We have one in like a little more than a week. That's fine. That's like not that bad.
It's fine. It's not.
Yeah.
It's fine. I think. Yeah, it'll be fine.
Everything's gonna be
all right,
fine.
guys.
I think we did good with this therapy session.
Yes.
I thought we would.
Well, the most helpful lie we did.
This is my favorite lie.
This is like this helped us. Okay, and we were in a hole. So.
No, we all needed this. We needed to talk out these emotions and validate them and rant.
Yeah, and then we came out stronger than we were.
Exactly, and now we feel better. Now that it's all off our chest, we can move on.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Thank God.
All right, guys. So
I hope that this live helped you guys as well, because I think all of us feel better.
Yeah, it helped us. So
yeah.
Yes. This was fun, and we thank you guys for hanging out with us. This was a pretty long time,
so much.
It took us a long time to get to this point.
Yeah, but here we are.
How long did we talk? It took long, like 2.5 hours.
Maybe
it took 2.5 hours to get to this point, but we're here. We're optimistic.
Here we are. All right. Well, we will. We will be in touch.
Yes. Let's hope episode 7. Look, no, we can't go anywhere like worse than episode 6. So everything after this is like just gonna be.
Can't get any worse than this. We've hit rock bottom, so the only way up. The only way is up now. So it'll be fine.
Yeah, we're gonna be good. Yeah.
Clarke is Endgame. Yes.
That is how we end the chat. Clarke is Endgame.
Clarke is Endgame. Yes.
Yeah, we should end it like that.
Bye.
Bye, guys.